Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grille in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, PA. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of High School Football on the YDL Sports Network. This is Chris Rossetti. I'm alongside Larry Weiser. We're in Brookville, Pennsylvania here for the opening of the 2025 season on high school football here on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg. We will be streaming live on Bigfoot Legends on 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM, and 1300 AM. In about 20 minutes, they'll join our broadcast. But for now, we're here on Allegheny Grille in Foxburg. High school football, where you come for the food and you stay for the view. Come check out their indoor-outdoor wood frame event center, AlleghenyGrille.com. This is the Tionesta Builder Supply pregame show with two locations to serve you in Shippenville and Tionesta. Tionesta Builders has been family-owned and operated since 1953. Today's game stream brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection. OilCountryCrates.com. Drive to today's game is always brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. Larry, can't believe it's high school football season already.
It's hard to believe, Chris. And in school today, I got a chance to talk to some of the new freshmen and sophomore or one senior. They're going to be playing their first game, and I'll tell you what, Chris. Friday Night Lights, first game, first time you ever walk out. I can remember as it was yesterday in Baltimore area when I first went under the goalpost there. And this should be an exciting football game here tonight between these two teams also, Chris.
Yeah, Brookville coming in, second year for head coach Bill Morrison, coming off of a 2-8 season a year ago. Keystone, 5-6 a year ago under Todd Smith. Started slow, finished strong, lost in the district semifinals to state finalist Port Allegheny. And as you look at those teams, and we'll get more in depth here in a moment, Larry, but what kind of football game are you expecting tonight?
I think on one side of the field, like you said, we'll go into a lot more depth. You have some great track athletes, skilled athletes that are coming back from Brookville that were hurt last year. Then, of course, Keystone returns one of their top athletes this year. And so the Nellis, who was injured most of the season. And, it should be an interesting game. And I never remember Brookville throwing the ball as much as I've seen in their scrimmage, but we'll look at it today. One of the things Chris and I were talking about the way over here a little bit, folks, and to kind of go into it, is that this is supposed to be game 0, but we both agree that we're not going to call it game 0. It's supposed to be game 1. But, Chris, do you have an explanation? I know you were talking about why it's called game 0, not game 1, even though it's the first game of the year.
Well, when they first put this whole system into place, you could opt to either play scrimmage or a game this week. And I think still technically you can, but obviously nobody does. Everybody plays a game now. It should just go back to being called game 1, but that's really the reason behind that. Hey, Larry, we got to step aside. We'll be right back here on Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School Football on the YDL Sports Network.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Back here in Brookville, getting ready for this season opener between Keystone and Brookville here on Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School Football is we're going to get right into Weiser's Wisdom, powered by DE Sports. DE Sports is a family-owned custom apparel shop offering embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, and sublimation. DE Sports Inc. .com, and we're going to try something a little different here and Folks, I apologize if it doesn't work. We're going to give it a shot here. We're going to try Larry's Telestrator here, brought to you by DE Sports. And let's go over to that Telestrator and see if we can get it to work here.
All right.
Hold on, Larry. Okay, Larry, let's see if we get this thing to work.
Well, I'm going to draw Brookville's offense that I got a chance to look a little bit this week when they were scrimmaging this past week. And excuse my artistic work here, but they're going to come out in a trips formation, and this would be the trips. They got three, or some people call it 3-by-1. This is 3 guys on the right and 1 receiver on the left. Brookville is they've got some gifted receivers, and they did move the ball quite well, I thought, in their scrimmage last week with throwing the ball. But the running game is more of a zone read and sometimes a trap. We'll talk about them coming back in the trapping game right here. This will be the halfback coming back. And what they're trying to do is obviously they'll block down here on the defenders. We usually have a tackle backer here. Keystone was running a 4 the last I saw. So they'll come down, they'll block down here, block back, and they'll trap this end right here, and the back's going to come up inside there. That's one of their big running plays. Also, in addition, back to this. Their passing game's also predicated on their trips formation here. And they'll give a variety of 3-by-1 looks there. What we're talking about there, they'll also move this receiver down inside there to get that look. But they'll throw quick screens out here. They'll call the Patriot. We call a lot of times we'll just call it a Patriot screen. You might get a double block there, and he'll get the ball and get a quick pass to him and go up along the sidelines right there. So that's some of the things that they'd like to do, and of course they'll run. We'll talk about some of the routes and so forth that they'll run a little bit later on. So please bear with me on my artistic ability. I'm going to keep working on this John Madden style here, but I hope that was all right, Chris.
Yeah, when we come back, Larry, you can give people an idea of what Keystone's going to do.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back after this message from DE Sports. Are you looking for fundraising ideas? Does your team need sports apparel promotional items? Maybe it's a team store you're looking for. Call or visit DE Sports Inc. on Main Street in Clarion. If you dream it, they make it. Call them at 814-226-4871 and like them on Facebook. Dave Eastad and crew will take care of you. We're back here. It's now time for Larry to break down with Larry's DE Sports Wiser's Wisdom his breakdown of Keystone.
Well, obviously, I haven't coached with Todd, and he was my offensive coordinator. I know a little bit more about his offense. I was watching him warm up down there, and there's some changes. But he comes out. This is one of his base formations right here. They like to run a lot of motion out of this, and wherever I got to come back over here. Excuse me. Let me try this again, okay, Chris. Come back. Hit that. Come on, baby. We'll just draw now. There it goes. Come on, baby.
Larry's having fun with his new toy here, folks.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll see Corsetti under center here, or he'll be in a gun formation. But let me come back here, trying to draw the center right there. He'll come across a lot of motion, and when he does that, they're either going to go with the motion, and this is kind of an underneath motion, and he'll also motion him this way. He'll get the ball on a pitch. That's a Z-back right here. They like to also come back. They'll come back with a trap coming back this way, where it would be nice if I could just eliminate one person here or move him. But they'll bring this guy back this way on a trap. They'll move him over in a different formation, run coming out of that. And when I'm talking about a trap, they'll come back and they'll trap that in right there. I will do a better job here, Chris. Let me try this one more time. I get this drawn up right.
It's okay, Larry.
Yep.
We're giving people a little something that they don't normally get, a little inside football, so to speak, here with Coach Weiser, who spent many years giving you these type of doing these type of things on a chalkboard, and now we've got him doing it on an iPad. So go ahead, Larry.
Yeah.
Back up.
Well, it's coming back. I want to come back into this trap series, and that's where that circle goes. I'm trouble hitting that. Go back into that trap series. Also pull the tackle right there, but they'll come across the motion there, and then they'll give the ball coming back here. It's a nice little play. Todd's run that for years as he's been the head coach. Little counter trade coming back with that. You have Corsetti, obviously. He's also one of these quarterbacks that I would say the modern 21st century quarterback. He also can run the ball, and there are a number of things that Todd has in there that will bend into his abilities in running the ball and so forth. Right. One of the big things here tonight is if they have the ability to, and we're going to talk about keys
Larry,
to
go
the
ahead and
game
draw,
here.
because right now we got a blank screen.
Okay, we'll go back to this. We're going. Might get a really nice one here, Chris. I mean, I'd say this is kind of a base formation for him. So I'm trying to hit that thing, and it just doesn't go for the center. All right. Now, but hit. We'll also talk about eliminate. Both teams run what I call this one. Both teams will run what I call a 2-by-2 formation, which is really kind of a pass formation. They'll run the gun out of this. When I'm talking about a shotgun, and then either the back will go to the left or right, or they'll put him in kind of a pistol look right there, and a lot of combination routes that they like to run out of this coming across. Here's a post route. This is more of a dig or a very shallow route coming through there, and a lot of times you'll get that type of action coming back to that side right there. I'm going to try a couple more things here. Coming back to that 2-by-2 formation. It's wide receiver here, and this is your QB right there. And I'm gonna stack this guy right here. I personally like this stack situation. It doesn't give necessarily a good read about where you're going with it, but in terms of running out of this 2-by-2, I mean, you got the same situation where, if you're playing up against a 4, this is the end. You'd be nose tackle there sometimes, and if Chris puts me on the other side of the ball here, I got to really. We'll play. Typically a defense, you're going to have a corner, and you're going to have a safety look here and here. So that's what you call 4-by-4. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. You got your backer. Safeties can either play up, or corners play up, and they cover the flat area out of that. So, and I think both teams are running a 4 for tonight. Lee Weber's one of my former coaches, coached defense, a very successful coach. Is going to be coaching the defense for Keystone, and I'm not sure who's coaching the defense for Brookville right now. But
so, Larry, as we get ready for this, there you go. It's such a nice thing that we can do here with Weiser's wisdom, and I promise, folks, that we'll both get this better as the year goes on. We're going to have to step aside. We're going to have to thank some more of our sponsors here. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8255 8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempest Appliance Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Raised Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempest Appliance Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410. Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to tell you about my friends at the Rehab Center, Chiropractors Caring for Health, with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. I've been going to the Rehab Center since 2009, and I wouldn't trust my back and neck health to anyone else. The Rehab Centers include 3 D9 athletic alums, and Isaac Greeley of Port Allegheny, Matt Brush of Brookville, and Derek Mason of Cameron County, along with 4 additionally highly trained chiropractors, including Jason Jacobs. Find out more at therehabcenters.com. That's the Old English spelling of centers with an RES at the end.
Welcome back here to Brookville High School. Chris Rossetti here alongside Larry Weiser. This is Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. And now joining us live, those on Bigfoot Legends on 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM, 1300 AM, and streaming live at BigfootLegendsRadio.com. We're glad to have you guys along as well. Again, this is Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School football. The Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, where you come for the food and you stay for the view. Check them out online at AlleghenyGrille.com. We are inside the Tenesta Builder Supply pregame show with 2 locations to serve you in Shippenville and Tenesta. On the Dam Hill, Tenesta Builders has been family owned and operated since 1953. We are here and we are showing what we've got today, and now it's time for our All-American Custom Apparel and Engraving players to watch as we get ready for Brookville versus Keystone. Keystone 5-6 a year ago, Brookville 2-8. Now it's time for our players to watch, brought to you by American Customs Apparel and Engraving. They put almost anything on almost everything, allamericanhq.com.
Chris, I'm going to talk about head coach Billy Morrison from Brookville's players to watch. And, you know, last year they had a 2-8 season. And what they missed was Hayden Freeman and Sammy Krug, who were the top sprinters that went to states last year and so forth. They were both injured last year, so both of them were out. So coming back this year, I mean, you're going to obviously look at those two guys on the outside, but also I think Parker Calgren is a guy we want to be looking at running back also. Their quarterback from last year, who they split time and so forth, but Trent Colgan is coming back, and he's number 4. He's a senior this year. It seemed pretty hard. What I watched him scrimmage and so forth, he was getting the ball down to his outstanding receivers and really doing a pretty good job. Also, wide receiver, I mean, I'm looking at Dante Mori, who's also and Blake Porter, who are 2 receivers that are coming back from last year. So, on defense, I mean, if you're looking at one of the guys that is Chase Nemo, number 42, I think he's a solid along with that secondary, which is going to have Freeman, Colgren, and Krug, and so forth. That on defense there also, it's going to look good at strong safety and free safety. Those guys are in corner. Then on the opposite side, Coach Smith, I mean, he returns his outstanding freshman quarterback, Dom Corsetti. Now, listen to this, folks. I mean, this kid threw for 2,000 yards last year, and he also ran for 964 yards. Let's just bump that up to a 1,000-yard rusher. He accounted for almost 73% of the offense. One of his top people coming back this year after injury last year is Eli Nellis, number 3. He's a running back. Look for him to be one of the top peoples in Coach Smith's offense. And I like this move. He moved Jacob Henry, which I think one of their top athletes. He's got size. He moved him back at running back with Coach Nellis. So it's going to be interesting how they work with those gentlemen. On the line, I like this Brady Dunlap. All right, he's he was one of the solid performers last year. I'm expecting him to be one of their pulling guards and so forth. In addition to that, Joey Spence, look for him number 11 at tight end. Brady was number 56. On defense, leading tacklers are back. Jacob Henry, number 2, linebacker, and Brady Dunlap, number 56 at lead tackle, along with Corsetti at safety. This L.J. Rankin, number 4 linebacker. Watch out for him. And again, they're putting Nellis back, and it'll be kind of interesting to see how well he comes back after his injury last year. And he's a solid athlete, and I expect great big things from him. One lineman I want you to look at is this Everett Fulton, number 75 at tackle. I think he's going to be a good one, Chris.
Thanks, Larry. Those are our All-American Custom Apparel players to watch. All-American Custom Apparel. They'll put almost anything on almost everything. AllamericanHQ.com. Time now to go down to the field for our Centric Electric Cooperative Field Report, providing safe, reliable, and competitively priced electric services in Allegheny, Armstrong, Butler, Clarion, Forest, Mercer, and Venango counties. We'll go down to Coach Al Moderjeski on the field with a special guest.
Hey everybody, Coach Al here for another year of high school football. We can't wait here. Beautiful Brookville, Pennsylvania. I got Enzo and I got Nolan here with me, the 2 top water boys here for the high school team here at Brookville. And we're here for the Central Electric Field Report Show. Can't wait for another year of high school football again. I'm here with Larry Weiser and Chris Rossetti. They'll be doing the game. And we got a battle here between the homestanding Brookville Raiders and the Keystone Panthers. Should be a great one. We can't wait. Field report here. As you can see, we have a turf field. The weather is incredible. It'll be in the 80s, like a hot one today. So I don't think field conditions will be a factor at all. What could be a factor is heat. We might see a lot of guys dropping like flies here because of the heat, but I'm sure the trainers will be all over that. But we're looking forward to a great year of football. Can't wait. I'm back here doing it for another year. And remember, when you're with Central Electric, they always have the juice. See you soon.
All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. Why should you choose Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full-service body shop offering top-quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at NolfChryslerDodge.com.
Here is we had an opportunity to sit down with both head coaches for the game and get their thoughts on it. We'll start with Keystone head coach Todd Smith and then go to Brookville head coach Bill Morrison. We're here with Todd Smith, the Keystone head coach. Todd, going into the opener, how are you feeling right now?
I'm excited. I think, we've put a lot of work in and the team's ready to roll. So, it's been a while since we've been on the field since, court game last year. So I think just the guys have been looking forward to it.
How do you build upon the way you guys ended the season a year ago?
Well, we kind of exceeded expectations a little bit, and the guys, came along a lot faster than, I think any of us thought. And, to win a playoff game and then, be in that game with Port for at least the first quarter, it gave our guys a lot of confidence. So just a lot of excitement.
What was one thing that you've learned about this team so far in the preseason that you weren't expecting?
I think I know them pretty well. We've been together all summer, 7-on-7s. We went to team camp at CUP. I think I know what they're all about, and it's a competitive bunch. They're not going to back down to anything, and they're going to give everything that they have.
Obviously, it starts with your quarterback, Dom Corsetti. He's in his third year now as a starting quarterback. What are your expectations for him?
Just to keep progressing, not to be satisfied. We work really hard on, fine-tuning everything and just getting better and getting the reads down, and he's really taking the next step. So I'm just excited to watch him play.
Here with Brookville head coach Bill Morrison in his second year. Bill, little different than last year where you're hitting the field first time as a head coach. What's the difference for you now, the way you're feeling this year?
Delegating responsibility to other people and knowing this is a week-to-week process. I don't know who we play week 2, Chris, and I don't care who we play week 2. We got Keystone right now. That's who we're going to play.
Some different faces in some different places this year. What's your expectations going into the season?
Same as usual. The standard is what we've set before, but we got some good athletic guys back, some speed and everything. We're going to try our best to take advantage of that.
Has there been anything that maybe surprised you about this team that you hadn't been thinking about going into preseason camp that maybe now you're looking at and go, hey, I wasn't expecting that?
Yeah, we had a lot of guys step up, especially at the linebacker level, moving them up from DB to linebacker, and they've been playing well, so I'm excited to see how they flourish tonight, to be honest with you.
You guys are putting in a new quarterback, some different things. What are your expectations for him?
Trent makes really good decisions in both the run game and the pass game. And that's what I expect. Making good decisions, crisp passes, get it out when it's time to get it out. And other than that, if it's not there, tuck it and run.
Thanks to both coaches. We're now going to step aside for a 3-minute break. We'll be back, and it'll be time for football here in Brookville.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grille in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, PA. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Welcome back here to Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends. Chris Rossetti alongside Larry Weiser as Brookville takes the field here. Larry, and your last second preparations as a coach, Mr. Weiser, what were you thinking about right about now?
Hopefully I didn't throw up. I'll tell you what. I mean, from year one to the last year I coached, I think your gut's churning and so forth like that, and you can't wait to get out there and get things rolling. And once that first play take place as a head coach, for me, and having worked with Todd, I felt we were very similar that way. We got that first play under our belt, and I'm sure for the same as many of our players, getting through those moments right there.
So it's time for our Red Bank Chevrolet coin toss. For a great new or used vehicle, go to Red Bank Chevy. Coach Al gets his stuff taken care of at Red Bank Chevy. Coach Al doing stats for us tonight. Your view of the field brought to you by Venango County. View of the field tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There's always something to see and do in Venango County, PA. VenangoCountyPA.gov. Shout out to our cameraman tonight, Hayden Weber. So, Larry, as the captains go out, I'll turn that over to you.
Okay, so we got number 64 is Aaron Turner. Number 4, the quarterback is Trent Colgan. Number 8
Actually,
is
14's out there, Larry.
oh, that. Oh, I'm going left to right.
Oh,
Is that 64-5?
yep. Sorry, my fault. My fault.
All right. And now I'm coming back through this. Then on Keystone side, I have all their captains in their order, and I'm trying to look through there.
Looks like number 2, Jacob Henry. Number 11, Joey Spence. As Keystone has won the toss, and they will elect to take the football here. Also out there, number 1, Dom Corsetti, and number 56.
Well, going back to Brookville, we got number
Brady
5,
Dunlop.
Hayden Freeman, number 8, Blake Porter, number 64, Aaron Turner, and number 14, Dante Moray.
So as we get ready, it'll be time for the Eternally Clean first quarter. Honor your loved ones with Eternally Clean, caring cemetery services. Eternally Clean's caring cemetery services, from headstone cleaning to plot trimming and beautiful flower assortments with watering. Eternally Clean ensures a respectful resting place for your loved ones. Don't forget to build on a custom tribute today. Check them out online at eternally-clean.com. That's eternally-clean.com. Today's game also being brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Find out all there is to do in Warren, PA, WCB.net. Time for our kickoff, brought to you by Advanced Drainage Systems. For all your stormwater management solutions, find out more at adspipe.com. So back deep for Keystone will be Henry and looks like Nellis. Kicking off for Brookville,
Chase Nemo.
Chase Nemo, number 42. So the deep men for Keystone standing at about the 10-yard line here as we're getting ready to get the 2025 season underway. And here's Nemo's kick. It's a short one. It'll be taken at about the 18-yard line. That is Nellis. Nellis is going to cut it to the 30. He's got a lane. He's at the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40. It's a foot race. Nellis is going to take it to the house. It is a 10-foot touchdown to start the season for the Keystone Panthers. Eli Nellis goes 83 yards for the touchdown.
Great block. He picked that up on the right side of the field and ran it across the field. Normally, I'd be screaming at my returners to run straight up the field, but he picked up some nice blocking, took it down the sideline, and outran every one of the Brookville defenders there, or members of the kickoff team.
So just 14 seconds into this one, Nellis goes 87 yards for the TD. Kicking the extra point for Keystone, left-footed kicker number 21, Bryce Mount. Bryce, actually my backdoor neighbor. So Bryce Mount to kick the extra point, left-footed kicker, soccer player. Here's the snap, hold us down. Kick is up, that kick is good. And Keystone with the early 7-0 lead, just 14 seconds into this one on the 83-yard kickoff return by Eli Nellis. Al, I think I put 87 down. Change that to 83 yards. And then put Mount with the extra point. We're teaching Al how to do some stats here for us this year. So, Larry, you couldn't have asked for anything more if you're Todd Smith.
Yeah, we kind of missed some of the keys to the game, but that was one. Special team play. And, just an outstanding job. I know Todd works a lot on his special teams, and along with Coach Weber and the rest of the staff, that they make an important part. And I'm not saying that Brookville doesn't, but that was just an outstanding return by the whole return team.
We are inside the Station 101 broadcast booth. Station 101 in DuBois. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. Great food at Station 101. Pub.com. That's the second DuBois exit. It's the best way to get to that. That's, I think, exit 101. So now Keystone will kick off. Going back deep for Brookville will be 42 Nemo, who just kicked the ball off, along with number 2 Parker Colgren. And kicking off for the Panthers, it'll be number 15 Seth Slogenhoff. So Slogenhoff to kick it deep now for Keystone. This game's gotten so far away from me already, folks. I forgot to add the touchdown to the scoreboard. We'll get that up there.
Well, welcome back to football, Eli.
Ow. Hold on. Ow. So we have a kickoff that's going to go. Does that go out of bounds? Or they recovered? They recovered it at the 31-yard line.
Right.
Larry, hand me the Al stats while he's upstairs, real quick. I need the other one, actually. Thank you. So that quarterback for Brookville will be. It looks like they're going to line up with Colgan at quarterback.
Right.
He's going to hand the ball to Henry. Not Henry, I'm sorry. That's to Colgren. And Colgren loses.
Looks like about a 2 yard.
Looks like a 2 yard loss.
Yeah, 2 yard loss. There's an example of what you would call a zone read right there. And the quarterback was reading the defensive end to see if he came down with the back. They would come out this bunch formation to the left and gun to the right. And
now they're going to hand it to the speedster Freeman. He's going to try to hit the edge, and he doesn't get there. He gets maybe a yard on the play. Maybe they'll give him 2 out to about the 31-yard line. So back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's Dom Corsetti coming up, and that's a kid you don't want to get loose here. That Freeman, he's one of the top sprinters in the state.
So it's 3rd down and 10 now, and it's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down.
And Chris, they got a 2-by-2 formation, gun, the passing formation.
He's going to throw, looking downfield. He's got a guy that's tipped. It was broken up over there. That was number 4, James Rankin for Keystone on the defensive play, and that should set up a punting situation for the Raiders.
It's a young man we told you to watch, but the pressure, I think, was a key. Forcing him out of pocket was none other than Jacob Henry.
So this punt brought to you by Daddy's and Clarion. Never punt on lunch and dinner when you go to Daddy's and Clarion. So punting for the Raiders, it looks like it's Freeman. Back deep is the speedster Nellis, who's already returned one for a touchdown so far. So Freeman to get the snap here. It's a low line drive. Keystone, though, no pressure. It's going to be a short punt. Nellis calls a fair catch, lets it roll. It's going to bounce inside 35, into the 32-yard line, which is where Keystone will take over here with 10:27 to go in the first quarter. The Panthers leading 7-0. Again, have not had a chance to get that up onto the scoreboard yet. I do apologize for that. We will get that there as soon as we have a second here, as this game right away took off on us, Larry.
Well, Todd's going to come out in a no-huddle offense here.
So at quarterback, Nellis, not Eli Nellis, Dom Corsetti's at quarterback. Starting quarterback brought to you by Wise Eyes in Du Bois.
They're coming out in a 5-0 formation. They do not have a back.
And they're going to have Corsetti run it out of that. He's over to 35, the 40, the 50, inside the 50. He'll be dragged down at about the 43-yard line. That play started at the 33-yard line. So it'll be a gain of, that's 17 and 6, a gain of 23 for Dom Corsetti.
He dragged that tackler for 4 yards, Chris, once contact was made. We're coming basically out in that same formation, 5-0.
Going to put Nellis in motion. They're going to pitch it to him. Nellis cuts it at the 45, the 40. He is hit. There's a flag. In fact, there's 2 flags. So I think this is coming back. We'll see if they give him any yardage here. We'll let Coach Al know that. It would be to where the penalty is marked off from, if you're not familiar with the rules of football. It is going to be a penalty on Keystone. I think it was a block in the back, and they are going to mark it. See where they're marking it from. They're going to mark it. So that's going to be, they're going to mark it from the 45. So that's a no play there, folks. They're going to mark from the line of scrimmage, basically. So no play on the no play on the play. It'll be 1st down and 20 now for the Panthers at their own 46-yard line.
Again, this 5-0 formation, something completely different.
Back to throw is Corsetti. in trouble, rolls out. Now he's going to take off. He's over the 50, and he'll be tackled at about the 45-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 9 as he gets back to nearly the line of scrimmage. So it'll gain of 9 for Corsetti on the play.
I was trying to see who made that hit.
Well, you know what? Give him 8 on the play, actually. They're going to call it 8-yard gain as they put him down at the 46. So it'll be 2nd down and 12. It's a Carrier Insurance, 2nd down. Check them out online at carrierinsurance.com. So 2nd down, and we'll call it 12. It's a short 12, but we'll call it 12 here.
Okay, now they changed up and they're coming back in a 2-by-2, a little more traditional.
Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself as Corsetti, and he will break out of a tackle, and he's going to get a first down, I believe. He does all the way up the 32-yard line as Dom Corsetti slipped the tackle on that far sideline and picks up, it looks like, let's see where they put him down at. They're going to put him down at the 32-yard line, so it's a pickup of 14, and it is a Tonessa Builder Supply first down.
That could have been a tackle for no game right there.
8:40 to play here in quarter number 1. 7-0 Keystone on the Eli Nellis kickoff return for a touchdown. Corsetti already up to 45 yards rushing. Our stat man brought to you by Jenny Montgomery Scott and Clarion. Coach Al Wojcicki tells us. Corsetti to throw. He's got Nellis. He bobbles it but pulls it in. Nellis inside the 20. He'll reach the 15-yard line. So that'll be a pickup of... That'll be a pickup of, I think, what was that, Al? Where are they at now? So they're at the 15-yard line, so a pickup of 17 on the play as they enter the Red Bank Chevrolet Red Zone. They're driving into the Red Bank Valley Chevrolet Red Zone. You too can drive away with a great newer used car from Red Bank Chevrolet. RedBankChevy.com. So now here's a handoff to Henry, and Henry's got a call, and Henry is going to be into the end zone. It's a touchdown for Keystone, a 15-yard touchdown run.
That was a nice little trap, a fake one to the right to Nellis, and then give it to Henry coming back, and that was his first carry of the night. It was quite a first carry, 15 yards and a touchdown. He was probably picked up about the 2-yard line and bowled himself in the end zone. He's got good size, that Jacob Henry.
13-0 Panthers now at the 8:01 mark of quarter number 1. On to kick the extra point is Mount. Bryson Mount's kick is up. That kick is good. And it is now 14-0 Keystone in the lead. We'll return here in 30 seconds.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
We're back here after that touchdown by the Panthers gives them a 14-0 lead. Want to mention our officials today. Dave Blair, the head referee, helped out by Bud Buffano, Bill Harkins, Ryan Pasternak, Chuck Pasternak, and JJ Tabone. And Larry, you know, Blair and I might not always see eye to eye, but I have a ton of respect for the guy. He's a really good official, has been a really good official for a long time, and I just feel the need to actually have to say that because I think sometimes there's people out there that don't believe that I actually think that. I really do. I think he's a fantastic official. I think he's done a fantastic job for a long time in this district and really across the state.
And not only him, but I mean, you got some Dr. Harkin out there from Phillipsburg and Bud Buffano. I mean, those guys have been coached.
Yeah, there's Chuck Pasternak. A lot of these guys have been around. And then Ryan Pasternak, one of the better younger ones. And this is going to be a kickoff that goes into the end zone, that advanced drainage system kickoff into the end zone for a touchback. So Brookville will take over at its own 20-yard line. Again, the Raiders starting quarterback, Trenton Colgan, starting quarterback brought to you by Wise Eyes. You, too, can see the field clearly like Trenton Colgan does when you get your eyes checked at Wise Eyes in DuBois and St. Mary's. MyWiseEyes.com. You like that one, didn't you, Larry?
I do.
14-0 Panthers here. 8:01 to play in quarter number 1. Quarter number 1, once again, brought to you by Eternally Clean in cemetery services, eternally-clean.com. So Colgren going to throw the ball here. He's in trouble. He's going to have to pull it down, and he is going to be brought down right about the line of scrimmage. I think we're going to, well, let's see where they mark it. It will be a loss of a yard on the play, so give him a sack. So loss of a yard for Colgren. It'll be second down and 19, as Keystone was all over that one, Coach.
Right, they were looking for that quick screen, and a great job setting up the defense there to look.
So Colgren looking to throw. He's going to roll to the near sideline. In trouble, throws it downfield, and it is picked off. They're going to say it's incomplete. They're going to say that Eli Nellis was out of bounds. Boy, that was really close. I thought Eli might have had an opportunity to get the foot down. He just wasn't quite able to get that foot down in bounds on that near sideline. So it'll bring up a third down, and now they're going to, well, let's see. Yeah, they're going to have to mark that ball back a little. Yeah, there they go. Third down and 11. It is on that second down, pass brought by Carrier Insurance. Now bring up Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Third down. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning will get you moving again. So Colgren out of the gun. Two receivers to the right. In trouble right away. He's going to throw it downfield, and that's going to be picked off by Nellis at the 40. He's at the 35, inside the 30, and brought down at the 25-yard line. Eli Nellis having himself a first quarter in the first game of the season.
Now, with
there is a flag down, though, in the backfield. Let's wait and see what this flag is all about.
They're going to call Jacob Henry for a late hit. He was right there.
Yeah, they're going to call roughing the passer, so that's going to negate the interception by Nellis. So roughing the passer on Keystone, and that'll be a first down for Brookville out at the 34-yard line. That penalty brought to you by Zunder Insurance. On the field, you don't always have representation when a call goes against you, but in the real world, there's Zunder & Associates, PC, ZunderLaw.com.
That could be huge.
They would have been in great field position there. Keystone would have been except the rough passer call. First and 10 at the 34 for Brookville. Now Keystone jumps offside. I do believe it's going to be against the Panthers here. As looking to jump there was Brady Dunlap, who Larry talked about in the pregame. It'll be another 5-yard penalty. So 20 yards in penalties here on the last two snap situations for Brookville. For Brookville. Has the Raiders first and 5 at their own 39-yard line.
I don't think Papa Peach or his granddad, Alex Marniak, my former high school coach.
So out of the gun here with a pistol formation, and they're going to hand the ball, and that is number 2, Colgren, and he barely gets out to the 40, so that'll be a pickup of 1 for Colgren. It'll bring up a second down and 4 again.
Chris, so impressive is just the gang tackling right now. I mean, they're Brookville's just having a tough time.
Picked up a yard there after the penalty. Second down 4. Here, Carrier Insurance sent down. Out of the gun. Colgren looks, or not Colgren,
pressure coming.
Colgren looks to throw, and he's in trouble, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds there. That was, I think, 22 there. Yes, that was 22. Landon Money knocking him out of bounds all the way back at the 39-yard line. So that'll be a loss on the play, or a 34-yard line, a loss on the play of 6.
Pressure coming from Brady Dunlap.
So that'll bring up a third down. They've got to get out to the 44. So third down and 10 here. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, third down. 6.5 to go. First quarter, 14-0. Keystone in the lead. Out of the gun again is Colvin.
Looks like they're coming with Keystone coming with a blitz.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by Brookville. It's a Ross Becker Insurance Group. Timeout. Ross Becker Insurance locations in Warren, Northeast Seneca. We'll be right back after these messages here on the YDL Sports Network.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's your relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Coming out of the Rossbecker Insurance timeout. Rossbecker Insurance has a location in Seneca to serve you. Under pressure is Colgan. He escapes, though. Looking downfield. He's going to throw it short, and it's incomplete. He was looking there for, looks like, Dante Mori, and it's
Number 11,
incomplete.
yeah,
And it'll bring up
Dante
a fourth
Mori.
down and a punting situation here for the Raiders, trailing 14-0 with 6:27 to play here in quarter number one. As back to punt will be Freeman. His last punt got a nice roll on it as Nellis going back to receive, standing at about his own 38-yard line, now at the 37-36.
I'll tell you what, but right now I'll be encouraging Freeman, don't kick the ball to him.
I would rush the punter right now, Larry. That last snap, it was on the ground.
Right.
So let's see what happens here.
They're going to bring pressure.
And now we're going to have a whistle, and we're going to have another timeout. It's another Rossbecker timeout. Rossbecker Insurance timeout. We'll be right back in the YL Sports Network in about 50 seconds.
We think Rossbecker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
They're going to get it.
And that punt there on the snap is a bad snap, and so that's going to be a team rush for Stats. They started that play at their own 34. Going to go all the way back, I think, to the 11-yard line. So it's going to be a loss of 23 for the team in Coach Al's stats.
It just
So it'll be
again, there was a bad snap the last time, and this time another one. And Freeman elected to, get on the ball.
Up in the rushing category, I'll just put team like you would a regular player, and then minus 23. And so they're inside the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone. The Panthers are at the 6:22 mark of quarter number one, up 14-0, and they're going to hand the ball to Nellis, and Nellis is going to pull his way up for about a gain of 3 to the 8. So it'll be second down and goal. It'll be a carrier insurance second down here.
That was that counter play coming back, Chris, where they faked the motion to the left. What we talked about at the beginning, that's more of Todd's traditional type offense there. And I've liked what he's done with the what I call no back offense, and some of the things that he's been doing with Corsetti and Nellis.
Corsetti out of the gun again. Corsetti's going to hand it to Henry. Henry tries to turn the corner. He will not get there. He will get inside the 5 down to about the 4, so it'll be a 4-yard gain. It'll bring up a third down and 3. They can get a first down at the 1-yard line here.
They're about 3/4 of a yard short. No, a yard. Almost 2.
Yeah, because they actually marked that at the 3-yard line, so pick up a 5 on the play instead of 4.
Mountainous trips.
I have Henry, the sidecar, next to Corsetti. He'll be to his right. Corsetti looks to throw. Corsetti now throws it over the middle. He's got a touchdown there. That is, I think, Lincoln Reed, number 9. It is number 9, Reed, on the touchdown. So Landon Reed with the touchdown catch. I said Lincoln. It's Landon Reed on the touchdown, and it is 20-0 in favor of the Panthers with 5:29 to go. A 3-yard touchdown pass. Corsetti to Reed.
That's a play that Todd's run since about 1922. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but the two outside receivers will come down, and typically he was looking for the third receiver down coming to the outside, but the inside receiver was wide open. They covered Nellis on the way out.
So Mount to kick the extra point. Kick is up. That kick is good, and it is 21-0 Keystone here. We'll be back in 15 seconds.
You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Rays Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempa Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies.
Both been bad snaps.
We're back here live. 21-0 Keystone now in the lead with 5:29 to go here in quarter number one. It has been all Panthers, Larry Weiser.
I'm not going to discount, what the offense has done for Keystone, but you've got three special team plays, two bad snaps and a kickoff return. The two bad snaps, basically, you've given a decent field position.
Well, one gave him great field position there at the 11-yard line on that last drive.
And obviously the kickoff return. So, special teams play a big role in the outcome of games.
So now to kick off, it'll be slog and hop. Back deep for Brookville. It'll be Parker Colgren, and looks like that is Chase Nemo. They'll be standing at about the 10-yard line. It's another short kick. We taken out the 29-yard line by Hannah. Hannah, he's immediately right out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it here. They'll mark it, it looks like, at the 32-yard line, maybe 31 or 32. We'll wait for Ryan Pasternak to put the ball down for us. He does at the 32-yard line. So that's where Keystone will take over here in the eternally clean first quarter. Not Keystone, Brookville, excuse me. In the first quarter with Keystone leading 21-0. Still 5:25 to go in this opening quarter, brought to you by Eternally Clean Cemetery Services, eternally-clean.com. Looking to throw here is Colgan. He's getting pressure from the backside. He's going to find a receiver. That is Aaron Turner, number 9. And Turner will have a pickup out to about the 36-yard line. So
good protection that time and hitting, that play was successful. He had a shallow pass, which was a good opportunity for him to hit a good short pass right there. Shallow in this, right on the sidelines.
There's a bad snap. Colgan picks it up. Now he's going to have to try to get rid of it, and instead he's going to be sacked all the way back at the 7-yard line, maybe the 26-yard line. That'll go as another team rush for Brookville because of the bad snap. It'll be a loss on the play from the 36-yard line back to the 27, so a loss of 9 on the play for the team.
I'm still trying to pick up the number 5 for Keystone. Not sure who that is.
Brookville, -9 for the team. The one that already had a -9. Rush in. Yes.
Got.
So looking to throw here is Colgan. Colgan's going to have to just throw it away. So it's an incomplete pass for Colgan.
I don't know if he couldn't see it, but he had 14 wide open over the middle right there.
I thought this was just for an amount of yards.
Oh, you could for the quarterback. I'll show you at halftime. So back to punt again is Freeman.
It's a key trying to get some change in the field position here.
I'm keeping the completions and incompletions.
So Freeman to kick. This time the snap is a good one. Punts away, and calling a fair catch is Nellis, and he'll make it at his own 43-yard line. So that's where Keystone will take over at their own 43-yard line, up 21-0 with 4:19 to play here in the eternally clean first quarter.
And again, Keystone with good field position.
Colgan? Yeah. He's 1 for 4. Let me just mark it like this. Well, what about the pass?
Like you did there.
Oh, leave the yards on there?
Yeah,
got it.
leave the yard on there. We go back to his hooks. I had step away second to show Coach Al something on the stat sheet
We
real
got a
quick.
3-by-1 formation here, Chris. 3 to the right. And we're going to look at throwing the ball.
Corsetti under pressure. Corsetti's going to have to tuck it, and he's going to run, and he's going to escape. He's at the 50. He's across the 50, and he steps out of bounds with a first down up at the 43-yard line. So a pickup of 14 on the play. Make it 15 for Dom Corsetti at the 42. 15-yard pickup for Corsetti. It is a Tennessee Builder Supply first down for the Panthers inside Brookville territory, and Corsetti showed his escapability on that one.
Again, getting outside. I mean, one of the things that Brookville's going to have to do is keep him inside the pocket.
Corsetti up to 60 yards rushing in this first
half.
quarter. Now he's going to keep it again. Flag down, though. Corsetti will get close to first down yardage, but I think this is coming back on an illegal formation.
It might be illegal motion. I think he had it.
The penalty is here. Keystone looks like it's coming back. They know it's coming back.
I think Bud made the call there, so I'm looking at. I think the receiver turned up too early.
Wait for the call from longtime official Dave Blair. Wow, he's talking to Keystone now. So this might not. Let's see what the call is. Well, no, they're gonna bring it back. Okay. Dead ball. Offside on the off. Wow, okay. So it's an offside on Brookville, but that's an automatic dead ball penalty, so the play doesn't count. In high school football, folks, that rule different than in the NFL and college football. Play is dead right away on it. It's considered encroachment as opposed to offside, technically speaking. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be first down and 5 at the 37-yard line for the Panthers. I wish they would change that rule, Larry, to the NFL and college rule. I don't know why we're still playing around with the rules here, but that's where we are. Nobody's fault other than the rule makers. Now Corsetti throws and it's picked off. Hayden Frieden with an interception at the 30.
I think
6-yard line.
There was a miscommunication there. Dom was looking for Eli there, and Eli went out and cut it up the field. And Dom felt he was just going to stay on the path going towards the sideline right there.
So Brookville with its first big defensive play. They'll take over at their own 36-yard line. 3:54 to play here in the eternally clean first quarter. 21-0 Keystone. It's been a long first quarter, Larry Weiser. We're
a lot of passing
half an hour into this first quarter. Would have hoped for a little quicker first quarter, but that's where we're at. So now we're going to get a handoff. Nope. Colgan keeps it himself, and Colgan, number 4, gets up over the 40 to the 41-yard line. That'll be a pickup of, I think, 5 on the play.
5 or 6.
Yeah, 5-yard pickup. It'll be a second down and 5.
But that setup was a good play fake to Freeman coming across in motion. And it caused Keystone defense to slide that way.
So now Colgan's going to roll, looks to throw, throws it downfield, and it's picked off. It's picked off by Jacob Henry at the 49-yard line of Brookville. Still running with it over the 35 down to about, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure what happened there, Dan, but he did a flip right there. And, if the NFL, he probably could have still ran the ball, but high school and college rule that he's down by contact or down by field contact.
So Jacob Henry with the interception.
Because he only broke 3 tackles on that play.
Puts Keystone in great position at the 35-yard line. That's Larson's Garbage Service. Interception, Larson's Garbage Service. You'll never have your garbage intercepted when you use Larson's Garbage Service. Larson'sGarbage.com. Now we're going to have an offside, and it's going to be, I think, on Brookville. Another Zunder and Associates penalty. It'll be 5 yards, and it'll be first down and 5 for Keystone at the 30-yard line now. So just when Brookville looked to have a little life, the interception by Henry stops it. It's 21-0 Keystone, 3:14 to go here in the eternally clean first quarter, eternally-clean.com. Corsetti's going to hand it here to Nellis. Nellis has some room. He's over the 20. Hit the split race. He is down to the 1-yard line. Goes Eli Nellis. It's a pickup of 29. It's first and goal Panthers as they enter the Red Bank Chevrolet Red Zone. You too can drive into the red zone. When you're driving for a touchdown, there's no better way to get there than with a newer used car from Red Bank Chevrolet New Bethlehem, redbankchevrolet.com.
This combination with Henry, Eli, and Dom, that's quite a triple threat right there. We'll call them the triple Ks.
First down and goal, and here's Corsetti into the end zone for the Tampa touchdown. 1 yard touchdown run for Dom Corsetti, and it is now 27-0 Panthers with 2:59 to play in the eternally clean first quarter as Bryce Mount coming on to kick an extra point. He's 3 for 3 on the day.
You'll tell me later.
So Mount to kick the extra point.
Oh.
Kicking the extra point here for Keystone is Bryce Mount. Snap, hold is there, kick is up, kick is good, and it's 28-0 Panthers. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network in 25 seconds.
Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today.
All Panthers in this first quarter up 28-0. Your view of the field today brought to you by Venango County. VenangoCountyPA.gov. We are inside the Station 101 broadcast booth. Station 101 in DuBois, craft beer, craft food, craft services, Station101.com, pub.com. This is Allegheny Grille, Oxford High School football, and this is the eternal clean first quarter. Yes, everything is sponsored, folks. We are now 40 minutes into this game, and we still have, Larry, 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. I mean, the good news is the game looks well on its way to the mercy rule, but what's the halftime mercy?
I'm impressed what Keystone has done here. I mean, they have looked very sharp on every level here, other than that one miscue, which I'm sure that was a communication issue. I mean, they're breaking tackles on offense. They're tackling well on defense. Their coverage is really solid. They got a lot of people going to the ball, so they've got an outstanding game going for themselves tonight.
So kicking off here is Slog and Hop. Slog and Hop this time will kick deep. It'll be taken and fumbled at the 7-yard line by Nemo, and Nemo is able to get out over the 25 to about the 30-yard line. I think they're going to mark him right there at the 30, which is where Brookville takes. They're trailing 28-0 with 51 to go here in quarter number one.
Not the start for one of their season, that's for sure.
I mean, one of the great things that I think Keystone's on defense is really putting some pressure on Colgan and forcing him to leave the pocket, and he's on the run.
Colgan out of the shotgun, trips to the right. Looks to throw that way, but is completely under pressure. Now he escapes, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and then he is hit and dropped by Jacob Henry after a pickup of 1, it looks like. They're going to give it to the 31, 32-yard line, so it is a pickup of 2 on the play.
He did a great job just avoiding the pressure there. There was a meeting of 2 defensive players, and he just came through the middle of them.
Colton was negative 1 yards rushing so far this game. All the times he's had the ball in his hands.
So down about 2:15 to go. Can you turn first quarter? High snap. They're going to get the handoff here to Sham Krug, and Krug is knocked out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. If it is the 35, it'll be a pickup of 3 on the play. It is the 35, so a pickup of 3, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. So it's 3rd down and manageable here.
But the key to that play was again, Henry. I mean, he forced him to go wide on it, not let him get upfield on that. Right there.
And now Keystone's going to jump offside, and that's going to be, I think, enough for a
Close to
first down.
Number 50.
As jumping offside, it looks like Monty Frederick. Big nose tackle, and it will be enough for a Tonesta Better Supply first down for the Raiders.
It's what you call a mental error. Look at the ball. Young defensive lineman, look at the ball. When the ball moves, you move.
So out of the gun here again is Colgan. He looks to throw. Throwing it deep down the middle, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Morey, and Morey took a shot after the play, and he's down.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Larry, that was really close to a late hit on Morey.
It wasn't. It was just timed perfectly.
Coach Al telling us he's had a better view of it. He said it was timed perfectly, though, so it was close. With the player down, we are going to step aside here for 20 seconds. We'll be right back on the YDL Sports Network.
With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
So Morey is sitting up here at least, Coach Weiser, and that's good news so far.
Good sign.
Yeah.
I think he had the wind knocked out of him. I mean, Eli put his right arm up and he really never moved, and Morey when he ran into him. So that's always you hear in the NFL and college. That's a tough place to make a living running routes over the middle. And
as Morey's going to come out under his own power, great sign there for Brookville.
Absolutely. One of the things I've been noticing, a number of these Brookville athletes are wearing those new types of helmet covers and so forth to help with concussions and that type of pressure there. I don't know a lot about it, Chris, but I know that's something you see more and more of.
So that'll set up a second down and 10 here from the 40-yard line for the Raiders.
Go ahead, a bunch formation right there.
Hogan looks to throw again under immediate pressure, steps up. He does find a receiver. That is Sam Krug. Krug's going to pick up a couple on the play. They're going to mark him down, let's see, at the 43-yard line. So pick up a 3 on the carrier insurance second down, and it'll bring up a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third down and 7 here.
Chris, I like that route there. It's a little short, shallow route. He seems to be able to pick up the receiver coming across the field.
Back to throw, and they get at the Krug, and they say it's incomplete. It's
just
incomplete.
Went through his hands.
So that'll bring up a 4th down and 7, and you'd think it's a punting situation here, but we'll see with the way
Minute 13.
The way the score is
Looks
right
like they're going to go for it.
They are going to go 4 down 28-0 at their own 43-yard line. So Bill Morrison decides, hey, what do I have to lose right now? I'm down by 4 scores here in the first quarter. So back to throw is Colgan. Colgan's going to just throw it up for grabs, and it's a jump ball, and it's incomplete. Eli Nellis breaks it up, and turnover on downs will give Keystone great field position at the Brookville 43-yard line.
That was a smart move by Nellis right there, just knocking the ball out. At that point, they're going to get the ball back, on the 43-yard line. Brookville's 43.
Kirtland, Ohio leads Central Clarion 14-0 in the first quarter. Carn City 28, St. Mary's nothing in the first quarter. Red Bank Valley 18, Ridgeway nothing in the first quarter. All those scores brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. First down and 10 at the 43-yard of Brookville. Corsetti's going to keep it. He's got some room. He's got, and Corsetti's in the clear, and Corsetti's in the end zone. 43-yard touchdown for Dom Corsetti. A little stutter step and go. Goes Corsetti for the 10-foot touchdown.
The jet coming across. and kept the ball up and inside on a inside trap.
34-0 Panthers. 57 seconds left in quarter number one. On to kick the extra point, Bryce Mount. 43 yards goes Corsetti on. 104 yards rushing now for Corsetti in the first quarter. It's been all Keystone. They lead 34-0. Mount to kick the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good, and it's 35-0 in favor of Keystone here late in quarter number one. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network in 30 seconds.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Back here, 35-0 Keystone, late first quarter, 57.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. And, well, Larry, if you're Todd Smith, it's more than you could have dreamed of. And if you're Bill Morrison, it's a nightmare that you probably want to wake up from.
It sure is.
We knew coming in that this season could be a little bit of a rebuilding year for the Raiders, but I'm not sure anybody expected Keystone to jump up 35-0. Now, I'll say that Keystone's kind of my sleeper pick when District 9 single way. If they stay healthy, if their line continues to mature, I think they've got a shot at doing some really nice things this year. But you never expect 35-0 in the first quarter, no matter what.
No, not at all. I mean, Brookville has some really good skilled athletes on their side. It was really, they lost a couple good linemen here early on in the preseason here, which I think kind of hurt them, but also special team plays.
Sloggenhop's kickoff will be taken at the 15-yard line, and that is Nemo, and Nemo is going to get out to about the 31-yard line. They're going to mark him down right at the, we'll see where they mark him down at.
It's 32.
They're going to put him down at the 31-yard line. A lot closer to the 30, but yeah, they'll call it the 31. First down and 10 for Brookville, trailing 35-0, 50.3 seconds to go here in quarter number one. A quarter that has now lasted almost 50 minutes. Raiders out of the gun is Colgan. Colgan looks to throw, and it is caught over there by Krug. And Krug is going to have a first down, I do believe. He does. It's an 11 or 12-yard pickup here. We'll see where they mark him. They're going to mark him at the 42. It's an 11-yard pickup for Sam Krug.
Just a quick screen out there, and Krug did his job, breaking a tackle on the play.
So as the clock winds to 30 seconds to go here in the forever lasting, eternally clean first quarter.
2-by-2 formation, gun left.
Looking to throw is Colgan again. Colgan under pressure. Colgan's going to keep it and run. Colgan's going to slide down at about the 49-yard line, so it'll be a pickup there of 7 on the play.
That was a great decision on Colgan's part to just pull the ball down. Get an opportunity to get out. Keystone lost containment on this side.
We'll bring an end to our first quarter. We'll be back here in Brookville in a minute on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends Radio.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology we are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Well, Larry, nobody could hear us because I had the volume on our down. It was a 4-yard pickup to Morey as we started here in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Verischetti Holdings. Companies within the Verischetti Holding Group include Phoenix Generated Metal, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti and Sons. Throwing here is Colgan, and Colgan has Krug, and Krug is going to have the ball down inside the 35-yard line to about the 31. So a pickup on the play from the 40. That'd be 16-yard pickup for Sam Krug on that pass play.
Again, just a little short out. That's been working for them, and see if they continue to do that. Either coming across to the shallow route or kind of running almost like a pick on the outside.
So Brookville, its deepest penetration of the game at the 31-yard line.
Here's
Colgan to throw again.
He's got him open.
Throwing towards Freeman. It is caught. No, wait, is it? No, we're going to call check at the 15-yard line. So a pickup of 16 on the play as Brookville enters the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone. Now entering the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone. What better way to drive for a touchdown with a new or used car from Red Bank Chevrolet in New Bethlehem? RedBankChevrolet.com.
15 yards?
What's worked well for Brookville here right now is the fact that they are getting outside on Keystone.
So now out of the gun again is Colgan. He's going to put a man in motion. That's Freeman. They're going to have Colgan keep it, and he's hit in the backfield by Henry, and he will lose 2 yards on the play back to the 18-yard line. So a loss of 2 on the play.
That number 2 for Keystone, you see him everywhere.
So it'll be a second down. They're going to mark the ball at the 60. Actually, a -1 on that play. So a loss of 1 is what they're going to call it. The second down and 11 at the 16. Back to throw is Colgan. Colgan over the middle. He's got a man there. And the man fumbles the football. I think Keystone might have it. Let's see.
Yes, they do.
As the man who fumbled it is down, I do not see who had that originally. It'll go as a pickup on the pass play to the 13-yard line. So a pickup of 3, but a man is down for Brookville, as I think Keystone has the ball. We'll double check that here in a second, but with the man down, we are going to step aside here. We will return in 15 seconds here on Bigfoot Legends and the YDL Sports Network.
All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
So that player is still down, but now sitting up.
The ball arrived and the defender arrived about the same time.
Trying to see who it is. Whoever it is in a little bit of pain sitting up right now. Coach Morrison's going to come out. We do believe that it is now Keystone football after the fumble on the play and the recovery by the Panthers. Looks like it'll be Keystone ball at the 13-yard line, up 35-0, 10:02 to play here in quarter number 2, brought to you by Verischetti Holdings. And getting up there on the play, is that number 9, it looks like. That is number 8. That is
It's Porter, isn't
Blake
it?
Porter.
Blake
So
Porter.
Porter will get credit for the catch, but he fumbles the ball now with Keystone football at their own 13-yard line here. So the Panthers take over at the 13, leading 35-0. Still 10 minutes to play here in quarter number 2, brought to you by Verisketty Holdings. This is Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. Chris Rossetti, Larry Weiser, also on Bigfoot Legends, streaming live on BigfootLegendsRadio.com. Corsetti fakes the pass. He's got a wide open receiver. That is Joey Spence. And Joey Spence is out over the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 19 and a Tenesta Builder Supply. First down for Joey Spence.
Another well-designed play, faking the jet coming across, and or some people would even call that little shuffle pass coming through, and hitting Spence coming back.
So first down and 10 here at the 32-yard line for the Panthers. Corsetti looks over to the sideline to get the play call. Gone are pretty much the days, Larry, where guys shuttle in and out with the play call or the quarterback comes over. You would have had to have adjusted now.
I don't know. But it's a lot of information you passed on.
Here's a handoff to Nellis. Nellis makes a man miss, makes another man miss. He's still going. He's going to have a first down up over the 40 to about the 44-yard line. A pickup of 12 for Eli Nellis and another Tenesta Builder Supply. First down.
There's that counter tray coming back. They pulled a left side guard and left side tackle. They trapped the DN on that side.
It's actually going to be a pickup of 13 for Nellis as they put the ball down at the 45-yard line. So give Nellis 13 on the play.
And he hits the hole so quick, Chris. That's what is impressing me about him.
So first down and 10 after Nellis's 13-yard gain. Out of the gun. They're going to hand it to... Nope, Corsetti's going to keep it. Corsetti's room. He's the fifth. He's going to be on, I think.
He's gone.
He is going to have a touchdown. From 455 yards out goes Dom Corsetti, and it's now 41-0 Panthers on another Tampa touchdown for the Panthers.
Nice little, basically a play setup. The first play they called that counter tray. That time they faked the counter tray. They actually didn't pull the guard and tackle. And Corsetti just faked the ball and kept it right up the middle.
So if you're wondering what Temp is Tempa Supply and Service next to Showcase Homes. It's your one-stop stop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. So Mount to kick the extra point. That kick is up. That kick is perfect. And Bryce Mount is now 7 of 7, and it's 42-0, or 6 of 6, and it's 42-0 Panthers. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends in 30 seconds.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
So after that touchdown run, Dom Corsetti up to 159 yards rushing here. How many rushing touchdowns now, Coach? 3 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown for Dom Corsetti. That's a pretty good down payment on the Allegheny Grille of Foxburg Player of the Game. So now Slogenhop will kick off again as we have 8:32 to go here in the first half. This is the Verisketty Holdings second quarter on Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School football on Bigfoot Legends and the YDL Sports Network. There you go.
Yeah, St. Clarion is still down by 14-0, and that's a second quarter score. And Karn City is up on St. Mary's 28-6. Port Allegheny 41 and Bradford 0. Red Bank and Ridgeway 19-7. And our score right here 42-0. Keystone.
Scores brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. Here's the kickoff. It's a short kick. It'll be bouncing at the 20 and taking it to 18 by Nemo, and Nemo will be down at about the 28, 29-yard line of Brookville, which is where the Raiders take over. Here it'll be at the 29, it does look like, for Brookville.
I mean, one of the things I'd like to see them come back to, they were having success on those out routes or the underneath crossing routes. The two times they come up to the middle, Keystone's really collapsed well, especially easily now is Corsetti coming down from their safety position and taking that stuff away. They're quick as cats getting to that ball.
So we first down and 10 at the 29. Colgan out of the gun. He looks to throw, and I don't know if it slipped out of his hand. It hit a lineman, but either way, it's an incomplete pass. It'll be second down and 10. It'll be a Carrier Insurance. Second down, Carrier Insurance provides insurance and PA notary services for your autos, trucks, trailers, and motorcycles. Carrier Insurance for all your insurance needs. CarrierInsuranceCares.com. Second down and 10 here for Brookville. 42-0 Keystone. 7:40 to go on a running first half clock. Back to throw is Colgan for Brookville. He looks deep, and the defender fell down, but the pass was underthrown to Freeman, who was wide open. And so that'll bring up a third down and 10.
I mean, that a route. I mean, with the kids, that kind of speed without to see is just a fade route. Quarterback take a two-step drop and get it up in the air 30, 40 yards. Let him run under it.
We'll have these Keystone Panthers next week as they play Central Clarion over at Keystone in their home opener. That'll be an interesting matchup, I think.
Yeah. I agree.
First down and 10 here or third down and 10. It's Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, third down. Looking to throw is Colgan. He's going to find Krug on a little screen. Krug's going to have enough for a first down and more. He's down the sideline. He's the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, and he is knocked out of bounds by Eli Nellis at the 7-yard line.
It's impressive that Nellis got him at the 3-yard line. You're talking about one of those speedsters on that track team.
So you figure, Larry, there's 21 plus 43. That's 64 yards. Yeah. 64-yard pass play there, and it was mainly Sam Krug doing all the work there. First down and goal at the 7 as they have entered the Red Bank Valley Chevrolet Red Zone. We're now entering the Red Bank Valley Chevrolet Red Zone. What better way to drive for a touchdown with a newer used car from Red Bank Chevrolet in New Bethlehem, redbankchevrolet.com. So first and goal at the 7, and now we've got a whistle on the play. Clock reset, maybe? Not sure what we've got going on here. Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to reset the play clock here. So Brookville with its first appearance inside the Red Bank Chevrolet Red Zone. No, second appearance inside the Red Zone. Fumbled the ball the first time they were in it. Here's Colgan. Colgan looks to throw. Now he's going to roll. He's got all kinds of room. He's got a man out there, and it's a touchdown. That is Hayden Freeman, the speedster, in the end zone. 7-yard touchdown. Raiders on the board with a Tampa touchdown.
What set up well is that Colgan is getting outside, and where you put that defensive corner, is he going to run the ball? And he had an opportunity maybe to run the ball right in there, and so you got that corner kind of like in that in-between zone. Should I cover my receiver or should I stop him if he runs the ball?
So Jaden Mraz in to kick the extra point, wearing number 86. Trying to get this back to a 35-point game, 42-6. Here's the kick. It is up. That kick is perfect, and it's 42-7 with 7:19 to play here in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. We'll be back here on Allegheny Grille of High School Football on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends in a half a minute.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grille in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grille in Foxburg, PA.
So we're back here on the YDL Sports Network, Bigfoot Legends, and I'm stand corrected, Larry. That extra point was no good. I thought it was good from where I was standing, but obviously I've got a terrible angle from where we're at. Where that was 50 yards away, and
Well, I was kind of looking at the players' reaction, and
all right, folks, I think we're back here. We lost signal there for a moment. I apologize for that. And now here's Corsetti again, or that's Nellis, I'm sorry. And he's going to have a first down for Keystone at about the 44-yard line.
that was a second down play. For those of you in the radio audience, the first play, I'm sure Eli would like to have had the play back. They ran a quick screen, and he had the ball in his hands and just dropped it, but he made up for it right there on that option run between him and Corsetti.
So I do apologize. We are...
It's a new formation they haven't run.
And it is Henry, and Henry breaks a tackle. Henry still on his feet. He's going to have a first down and more down to the 30-yard line here.
Nice cutback.
Pick of 13.
Larry,
That formation you had Henry at kind of in the fullback position with Nellis at tailback, and they gave the ball to Henry up through the middle. Now we're coming back at 2-by-2. They have two receivers on the right, two receivers on the left. Motion coming across. Here it comes again. Makes a great cut coming back.
that was Nellis again
was Nellis
to
coming
the
back.
25-yard line.
Right.
5-yard pickup.
Nice cutback on that play. So all the outside was covered in that play. Actually, Brookville did a nice job containing it, but the pursuit was a little bit too far ahead of the play defensively. This is what Keystone started out, and this is, I call it the Y50. There are no backs in this formation. Trips to the right and deuces to the left. He
Back
was
the
looking-
throw is Nellis, and Spence drops the ball.
That was Spence out of the trips to the right, coming back in a shallow formation. When I hear shallow, they're really coming within 5 yards of reading the linebackers. They're either going to go under the linebackers. If the linebackers are coming up and they're blitzing, then they're basically almost coming down the line of scrimmage. See that play a lot in the NFL, college level.
So here's Corsetti again, and Corsetti makes men miss, and Corsetti is in the end zone for another touchdown. 26-yard touchdown run for Dom Corsetti.
Shout out to number 56, Mr. Dunlap, for his block on the outside, which set up that play. And, of course, Corsetti at the very end where would-be tacklers ready to tackle him, he just moved the ball over top of his head.
So now Mount on to kick the extra point again. Kick is up, kick is blocked, this kicks it into the line. It'll be 48-6. We'll return here in 30 seconds on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends. 48-6 Keystone, late here in quarter number 2.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Back
here as we have 4:51 to play here in quarter number 2. 48-6 in favor of the Keystone Panthers.
185 yards rushing, 4 touchdown runs, 1 touchdown pass.
Dom Corsetti, for you, 185 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns, and we haven't finished the first half yet. 4:51 to go.
Monster numbers.
That was picked up by
That is Nemo. Was that Nemo,
Nemo.
again? Yeah, it was. And Nemo will get out to about the 35-yard line.
36
the Nemo, I guess is how.
Nemo. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
right.
Yeah.
Finding Nemo.
Okay, Brookville's coming out in a 2x2 stack.
So looking
is
to
what-
throw and going deep is Colgan, and it is good defense over there by Reed.
And actually, the receiver had his corner beat, but the ball was underthrown in that case. And by the way, it's nice to see Blake Porter back out there running the ball or running at wide receiver. It's the receiver that got tagged a little bit earlier when they were down inside the 15-8 time.
Big gainer there by Crew, but there's a flag down. It's going to come back here.
Looks like it's on Keystone now.
Oh, it is on Keystone, and it's an illegal hands to the face. So that run's going to count.
How many yards to run?
How many yards was that, Larry? Where did that start from?
31.
Started at the 31, so it went out to whatever it is 15 yards before that. It went out to the 50, so a 29-yard run.
No, 19-yard run.
Oh, yeah, 19-yard run, and then a 15-yard penalty
15-yard
tacked
penalty
onto
on
it.
top of
Puts Brookville in great field position at the 35-yard line.
That was Krug, right?
That was a run or pass.
That was Ron.
That was a run by Krug. And now, here's the ball knocked down on a pass by Colgan. Sorry, folks, especially on the radio side. I apologize. I've been trying to troubleshoot some stuff here, so I think we've got it all taken care of. Well, maybe. Now I'm getting some low signal stuff again coming through. So I'm not sure if we're taking care of it.
Coming back, Brookville's in a 3-by-1 formation, trips to the left, and that formation, for those of you on TV, is kind of a bunch, what they call bunch formation.
Having some issues.
And they're coming back to the play that was successful before. Whoa. And I think,
The horse collar.
I don't know if he pulled down on the back.
It was a horse collar.
Yeah.
How many yards?
There's going to be a personal foul.
So it's going to go. So a gain of 5 on the play.
And
Gain
then-
of 5, and now
and
we're
then
going to have
15
a
yards.
face mask called.
Face mask.
Folks, if you know somebody that was watching the game on Facebook, let them know they can get the game on YouTube. We've had to stop the Facebook feed for a moment. We're going to get a timeout. We're going to step aside here. We will step aside for 30 seconds here on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here live, first down and 10. They're inside the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone are the Raiders.
They've had some really good success running the ball up inside here. Coming out in a bunch trip formation to the left and split right for a radio audience. And we're gun left on this.
And here's a handoff. I didn't see the number there, Larry. Did you get a
number?
Number
11.
10.
Is that 10?
It was 10. That is Burns. And he'll pick up a yard or two, give him 2 inside the 15 to the 13.
Yeah, trips left for a radio audience. Gun left. Single receiver on the right.
Colgan will hand it off, and no, Colgan keeps it himself, then gives it to Freeman for a touchdown. So Colgan rolled to the left and then threw it to Freeman, and it's a Brookville touchdown.
Well set up. I mean, they faked that same play. They've been running very successfully up the middle, but there is a flag on the play, and I don't know if there was some motion on that play or they're discussing it, which is nice to see.
We'll see if it's a touchdown. Nope,
Yeah,
illegal
like a
man downfield, so
Yeah.
take the touchdown off the board.
Right.
So it looked like they had a touchdown, but it was off board, unfortunately for...
Again, that's kind of an RPO play where they fake with offensive linemen on RPOs have to really stay within that zone. They can't get downfield. In that particular case, they were. Got a tight trips.
And here is right up the middle goes Colgan, and he'll be submarined at the 15.
4-yard gain.
Pick up a 4 on the play.
Looks like he's back.
28-0 Union over Otto Eldred at the half.
We got third down here and 10. Now, can they get it first there? Doesn't look like it. No.
Yeah, they can get a first down. They can get it at the 5-yard line.
Okay.
So it's third down and 10 here. It's a Luden's Plumbing Heating Air Conditioning third down.
Yeah.
And is a handoff again to Burns, and he goes nowhere, and it'll be fourth down and 10 here from the 15.
I'm sure Brookville's going to go for it here, Chris, obviously.
Looking to throw is Colgan for the end zone. Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
And we still have 2:12 left in the first half here. With the score, 48-6. Keystone over Brookville. I'll just inform us that it's been from game time, 7 o'clock to now, an hour and a half, first half. Most would consider that a very long first half.
That's an understatement.
All right, we'll see what happens. Hands the ball off to Nellis, and
Eli's going to lose a yard or two on the play. Looks like
this
2 on the play.
maybe one of the first times I've seen him lose any yardage. At second, it looks what? Second and 13, is that it?
Second down and 13. So after the loss of 2, it's a carrier insurance second down. In motion goes Nellis. Corsetti's going to keep it himself, and he's got speed. And Corsetti still on his feet out over the 40 to about the 41-yard line. They're going to mark him.
That's a gain
It's
of
a
what?
20. It was from the.
I mean,
It was
what
from
I
the
like
13.
about
It was from the 13.
Chris, what I like about what Todd's doing, like the first play, he fakes or gives the hands the ball off to Nellis, stretches the Brookville defense that way, fakes it this time to Nellis, and then Dom keeps it up inside.
213 yards rushing. Incredible.
He's done that probably 3 or 4 times that game.
Guys,
213 yards rushing. And now here's a pass off the hands of Nellis. It'll be or that was off the hands of, that wasn't Nellis. That was actually.
Or
no, that was off the hands of
Jacob
Peter.
Henry.
Henry, excuse me.
That's ridiculous.
I'll bring up a second down and 10 from the 41.
Got 48 seconds.
Yeah, still 48 seconds to go here in the quarter.
Okay,
Back to throw Nellis, or yes, he has Nellis at the 41, maybe the 42-yard line of Brookville. So 9 and 8, that's a 17-yard gain, and a Brookville Raider down over there on the far side. We'll take this opportunity to step aside for 20 seconds here on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends.
Are you looking for fundraising ideas? Does your team need sports apparel promotional items? Maybe it's a team store you're looking for. Call or visit DE Sports Inc. on Main Street in Clarion. If you dream it, they make it. Call them at 814-226-4871 and like them on Facebook. Dave Eastad and crew will take care of you.
Player's still down over there, so we'll step aside for another 25 seconds. Nope, getting up. So we're going to actually keep it here. We'll keep it here.
Rossetti, 283 yards total offense.
Rossetti, 283 yards of total offense, over 200 of that on the ground. Jenny Montgomery, Scott, and Clarion statistics.
By Elmore and Jesse.
I mean, it kind of looked the way he was walking off there, Chris, that he got a cramp there. This is the doctor in the sky up here, huh? Or the trainer in the sky.
First down and 10 at the 42 of Brookville for Keystone, up 48-6 with 39.6 seconds to go here in the Verischetti Holding second quarter. Out of the gun is Corsetti. Goes back to throw. It's going to be a screen. It was almost picked off. Reading that screen mechanically was Jet Rala.
That could have been a pick six.
Well read.
If Rala had caught that, he would have been gone.
Yeah.
Jet would have turned the Jets on, and it would have been over. And then we would have been out of the mercy rule. No, we wouldn't have. Maybe we would have.
Hey, Chris, while we have a moment here, I want to thank Dave. I'm sure you also, Dave Osborne. He's really got a nice setup here. Dave's the athletic director at Brookville, and he's on the District 9 committee. He does such an awesome job of running the basketball and baseball. It's about everything.
So here's Corsetti. Back to throw.
I would like to have seen this.
In trouble, flag down, throws it. He's got a man. That is James Rankin, but I'm fairly certain this is coming back.
25 seconds.
They're going to pull it back here on his under an associate's penalty. Back to the 48-yard line. So Keystone at their own 48. They need to get to the 32 for a first down. So it's 2nd down and 20 here. Carrier Insurance second quarter. CarrierInsuranceCares.com.
Keystone's coming in 2x2, gun right. Got a handoff.
No, it is a handoff to Nellis, and he's going to lose yards. I think that was Nellis with the ball, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think that they may take this to halftime. They are. They're going to take this to halftime. So we finally reached the half here in Brookville. 48-6. Keystone at the break. We'll return in 3 minutes from the YDL. We will return here in 3 minutes from the YDL Sports Network.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all on board Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. Enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Back here at halftime. Halftime show brought to you by the David Jones Agency, Allstate Insurance. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance and the David Jones Agency. They will always help make the right decision in your insurance needs. Call them today, 14223-4000. Let's take a look at our Generational Wealth Management scoreboard. John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazik, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management and Erie and Bradford are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwm.nm.com. Larry, were you taking a look there at the scores? Or let's pull up the scoreboard here.
Give me 1 minute here, Chris.
It's about to give people the scores, and then I didn't have them handy in front of me. Let people watch the band while Larry looks at it. Want to shout out to a brand new member of the Keystone Band.
Okay, Chris, here's what I have at halftime. We have Kirkland, Ohio, 14, Central Clarion, nothing. Garden City at the half over St. Mary's, 35-6. Port Allegheny, 63, Bradford, 6, and that is at the half. And Red Bank, 19, Ridgeway, 7, and that's at the half. Keystone, our game here is 48, Brookville, 6 at the half. Kane and Smithport. Kane's 14, Smithport 8. And Countersport Montauk still has a first quarter score there, 0-0. And I have Union AC Valley 28, Otto Elgin 0. Cameron County's 41, 6 over Bucktail. And we have Clearfield. Belvedere is beating Clearfield 21-14 at the half. Byersdale 16 and Kerwinsville 6 still at the second quarter in that game. Some District 10 scores real quick. We got Russell 24, Eisenhower 13, Girard 12, Hartsville nothing, Wilmington 14, Greenville 7, Cochranton 12, Iroquois 6, Maplewoods 8, and Union City 8, Seneca 14-7 over Sagerstown, and Northwestern 20 over Lakefield 6, Pontiac 35-0 over Warren, and Northeast 17-6 over Grove City, and Slippery Rock is beating Fairview 7-0, with Corey beating Titusville 42-3, and LaBeouf is beating Meadville 23-14, and a score I wanted to get to is Oil City 27, Harbor Creek 14.
Those are your generational wealth management scores. We're going to step aside here for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. When we return, we'll take a look at our halftime statistics. At the half, 48-6 Keystone all over Brookville here on the Whitehall Sports Network and Seven Mountain Media's Bigfoot Legends.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempest Appliance Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Raised Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempest Appliance Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Kittanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
All American HQ custom apparel and engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ custom apparel and engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. Why should you choose Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full-service body shop offering top-quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at NolfChryslerDodge.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Are you looking for fundraising ideas? Does your team need sports apparel promotional items? Maybe it's a team store you're looking for. Call or visit DE Sports Inc. on Main Street in Clarion. If you dream it, they make it. Call them at 814-226-4871 and like them on Facebook. Dave Eastad and crew will take care of you.
Back here in Brookville, 48-6 at the half. It's time for our Janney Montgomery Scott and Clarion halftime stats. No matter where you are in life, just starting out in your peak earning year, nearing retirement, and calling your legacy, Janney Montgomery Scott is here for you. Now to do the stats.
Keystone with a 48-6 lead at halftime, led by number one, Dom Corsetti, with a phenomenal first half. 4 touchdowns running, a total of 213 yards on 12 carries with those said 4 touchdowns. Passing-wise, 6 for 13 for 80 yards for 1 touchdown to Reed. Nellis, 7 carries for 57 yards rushing. Henry, 3 carries for 33 yards and a touchdown. And Nellis with an 83-yard kickoff return. All extra points by Mount except for 1 missed for the 48 points for Keystone. For Brookville, Colgan is 10 for 24 from throwing, 119 yards, the 1 interception, 1 touchdown. Receiving, it's a mishmash. Freeman 1 for 7. Freeman 2 for 16. Porter 1 for 3. Krug 4 for 93. Mora 1 for 4. Turner 1 for 3. Receiving, rushing. Colgan 11 yards for only 8 yards rushing, as he had a lot of negative yards. Krug for 3 for 27 yards. Burton 2 carries for 4 yards. And the 1 touchdown was to Freeman on a 7-yard touchdown pass for the 48-6 halftime score. Keystone over Brookville.
Now, Al, let's give everybody the Hunter Station Golf Course scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Course just outside of Tonesta, hunterstation.com. Just run down. We started with the Nellis touchdown and then just go straight down that list.
Okay. It started with the Nellis touchdown for an 83-yard touchdown return. Mount with the extra point. Henry had a 15-yard touchdown run. Extra point good by Mount, 14-0. Corsetti, with a 3-yard touchdown pass to Reed, extra point good for a 21-0 lead. Then Corsetti with a 1-yard touchdown run, also extra point good by Mount, 28-0. At the 57 mark of the first half of the first quarter, Corsetti with a 43-yard touchdown run for a 35-0 lead after the first quarter. Second quarter, 8:32 mark, 55-yard touchdown run by Corsetti, extra point good for a 42-0 lead. Then after that, we had Brookville's finally got on the board. Colgan to Freeman, a 7-yard connection, extra point missed for 42-6 lead. And then to round out the scoring at the 4:51 mark, Corsetti with yet another 26-yard touchdown run for the halftime score of 48-6.
So we will return here in 2 minutes with the start of our second half, which will have a running clock under the Mercy Rule. You are watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Bigfoot Legends.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. Why should you choose Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full service body shop offering top quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf Chrysler Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at NolfChryslerDodge.com. So we're back here at Brookville High School getting ready for the second half. All Keystone 48-6. We will have a running clock here in the second half. Because of that, it'll be the third quarter brought to you by Acrisure. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/mid-Atlantic. Today's game being brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Find out all there is to do in Warren, PA at WCVB.net. Also brought to you by Nolf Chrysler Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City today. NolfChryslerDodge.com. Williamson defeats Northern Potter in volleyball tonight, 3-0. 25-21, 25-16, 25-14. So how do you handle this if you're both coaches, knowing that you've got the running clock in the second half, Larry?
Well, as I said, I think for Billy's case, he's just trying to look for something positive there, see, keep that 0-0. Todd's, he's going to fool his players, and I think at some point he wants to get them out there for at least try to get another quarter in, and maybe there's some things that they need to continue to work on through that third quarter. Right now it looked pretty impressive. The one thing I would like to see maybe is Corsetti, who has a very strong arm, is maybe throw some of these fade routes, because eventually you're going to want to get the fingers moved off. As I said, I think going back to Brookville, there were some plays they had success. Let's go back and get a solid start on that. But
so Keystone will kick off here in the third quarter. Larry, I need you to get off of our Wi-Fi. I need you to get off of our Wi-Fi.
Okay. Shut her down.
So, second half kickoff will give Brookville the ball at the 31-yard line, their 31-yard line. So that's where the Raiders will take over here as we start the second half. Colgan still in at quarterback for Brookville. Starting quarterback for Brookville brought to you by Wise Eyes.
Okay, Brookville's coming out in this bunch formation to the right, Chris, with a gun right.
There's a keeper by Colgan, and he's got some room. He's going to get out to about the 39, maybe the 40-yard line. So a pickup of 9 on first down. Good start to the second half for the Raiders.
Nice setup that we talk about. A play that they ran successful with the back up inside. He faked it this time and kept it himself.
Second down and 1 for the Raiders. It's a carrier insurance second down.
We got that bunch formation again, split left.
Going to throw it. He's got Crew's got room. Crew got to have a first down and 4 out about the 45-yard line. So a pickup of chance to make a guy miss. Just wasn't quite able to. It'll bring up a first down, though. Tonessa Builder Supply first down for Brookville at the 45-yard.
Rid of the ball quick. These are things that they were very successful in the first half when they did them. We got bunch formation to left, split right, and a gun formation. Coming back up inside that inside trap.
Handed it off there to Colgren, and Colgren will pick up nothing. He'll be met at the line of scrimmage. So we'll see if maybe they're not going to give him anything. It'll be second down and 10. Another carrier insurance second down. Looks like the starters on defense still out there for Keystone right now for the most part.
Are rotating some people up inside. Coming into a 3-man front this time.
So out of the gun, Colgan looks to throw deep. He's got a speedy guy down there coming back and making what I believe was a really nice catch as Freeman. He does at the 30-yard line, maybe the 29 of Keystone.
Just a little bit underthrown, and as Chris stated, made a great catch coming back for the ball.
They're going to mark it at the 30. So that's 20 plus whatever it started, Al.
What I like what Coach Morse is doing there is he's getting rid of the ball quickly. We got bunch on right.
So that play started at the 45. So, and now here's a run by Krug, and he'll get out to about the 25. It'll be a 24. It'll be a pickup of 6 for Krug.
That was a last-minute pull, but did a great job. Pulled that ball out the last moment and hitting Krug. Come back with a bunch left formation and gun right, split right. Back switches over to the left side.
Here's a handoff to Colgren, and Colgren will pull his way up to about the 21-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 on the play.
That was good. Good run up inside. Those are the plays we talked about him being successful, and I think they're doing exactly what we talked about, running those plays that they've been very successful in running. Coming out with a bunch left formation again, Chris, with the split right.
Third and just about a half a yard here.
Keystone came with a blitz.
Going to keep it here is Colgren. He's going to throw it, and he overthrows Freeman. So that'll bring up a 4th down in about a half a yard.
It's a good coach, defense coordinator, good call with the blitz coming up inside. It wasn't picked up. Forced them to get rid of that ball a lot earlier than they wanted to. And We're coming up into that quarterback sneak.
Well, they're going to go full house backfield here. They're going to hand it off here. That is going to be a first down and more for, that was, I think, Krug. It was Sam Krug, number 3, and he's going to get a first down inside the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone at the 14-yard line, a pickup of 7 on the play.
It come under center that time, and looked like it was going to be a quarterback sneak, and Keystone kind of butts up there, and it got Krug outside.
We're now entering the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone. What better way to drive for a touchdown than with a newer used car from Red Bank Chevrolet in New Bethlehem? RedBankChevrolet.com.
Coming back into that bunch left formation, split right.
Out of the gun here is Colgan. He's got a pistol formation with Colgren. Colgren's going to run, and he's going to be met right in the hole at about the line of scrimmage, it looks like. So it doesn't going to be, it's not going to be any gain there. And there's a Keystone player down. We'll take this opportunity to step aside. We'll be back here in 20 seconds here on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you planning for retirement? Looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL.
Here, players still down, Larry. And,
Right.
We're gonna.
I haven't seen who.
Yeah, we're going to take this opportunity to step aside for another 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here at Keystone, players still down for the Panthers, so we're going to step aside for another 25 seconds. We'll be right back.
Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise.
So with the players still down, we've been coming back just for the radio's sake. We're going to take a minute break, and if we come back, hopefully they'll figure it out on the radio end here. We'll be back in about a minute.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 8. Why should you choose Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full-service body shop offering top quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at nolfchryslerdodge.com. We're back here. We still don't know the number of the Keystone player down, but they have brought the stretcher out. It doesn't look like it's a neck situation from what we can tell. It looks like they have brought out an immobilizing for his leg, but we don't want to speculate from way up here exactly what's going on. So we are going to continue to go back to commercial here, and for the guys back at the radio station, just try to play along with what we're doing here, and we'll be back to action as soon as we can. Prayers go out to the Keystone kid down right now.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Kittanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to tell you about my friends at the Rehab Center, Chiropractors Caring for Health. With 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Kittanning. I'm going to the Rehab Center since 2009, and I wouldn't trust my back and neck health to anyone else. The Rehab Centers include 3 D9 athletic alums, and Isaac Grille of Port Allegheny, Matt Brush of Brookville, and Derek Mason of Cameron County, along with 4 additionally highly trained chiropractors, including Jason Jacobs. Find out more at therehabcenters.com. That's the Old English spelling of centers with an RES at the end. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's relaxing eating friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
So they've got the Keystone kid up on the stretcher now, and all of his teammates coming over here. And we do believe it's a lower body type of thing, but we're still not 100% sure what exactly is going on. But obviously serious enough that they had to bring the stretcher out, Larry. Now the Brookville kids are all going to join in with the Keystone kids here. Now, 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Keystone leading 48-0 as all the players are going to take a knee here and say a prayer, and we'll do the same up here in the press box. And we're not sure who the player is, but good hands with the great medical staff here at Brookville. The athletic trainer here, Larry, used to be your athletic trainer up at North Clarion a few years back.
Yes. Ben does. He is a very good trainer.
Keystone, also a very good athletic trainer, and obviously the medical personnel here from Phil area was Larry. Unfortunately, I know that you've had these situations. I can think of one of the Greta boys dislocating an ankle and things like that. How do you handle it as a coach?
Well, I mean, you just what is you got to keep your players alert. I mean, in the case going back to Eric when he was hurt, it was the last play of the first half, and it's you're coming in halftime. Obviously, you're concerned about making sure that he gets proper medical care, which I was kind of fortunate over the years to have a guy like Doc Armstrong and Brent Long, Dr. Long, and a number of people that trainers that I've had over the years that did a great job. But the last thing you want you to do is your players to start doing anything but focusing on what they should be doing out here. Now this is a great example here. You're coming back here, trying to get yourself back warmed up again, and I'm sure that the officials are going to give them a few minutes to get loosened back up and so forth. And again, this is one of some of the unfortunate things that happen, not just in football, but in any sport. And you hate to see it happen to any athlete. We don't know who the athlete was. And of course, there's a family involved here also. And, it's tough.
I mean, the only good news, it seems, is that the kid is alert and up as he's coming off on the stretcher. It does look like it's a lower body issue. Again, that doesn't make it any less serious.
No.
And could be just as life-threatening, possibly. Again, not saying it is. But, you never want to just say it's just a lower body injury is all my point is with that. It was good to see him alert as opposed to other situations where we've seen over the years where maybe a kid had a neck injury or something like that. So we're going to get back to football here. Brookville has the ball at the 14-yard line. First down and 10 for the Raiders at the 14 as we get back underway. Second and 10, excuse me, from the 14 as we get back underway.
Basically a no yardage play when that tackle was made.
Colgan out of the gun. He's got Burns as his sidecar. Takes the snap, hands it to Burns right up the middle. He's going to probably lose a yard there. So Burns, number 10 there, is going to lose a yard back to the 15. It'll be third down and 11.
Same play that they ran when the injury took place. This little inside trap. Again, they're going into a 2-by-2 formation, which has really been a pass formation for.
There's a throw, and it is incomplete, and it'll bring up a fourth down and 11 now for the 15. Cameron County has defeated, I think it was Bucktail, 54-6 is the final score. So fourth down and 11 here for
This is a good time for Keystone to bring pressure. They've got to get a play that's going to go more than 10 yards. So don't give him any time to throw the ball.
Colgan back to
And-
throw. He's got plenty of time. Still there. Now he's under pressure, and he's going to go down.
Right.
Colgan is sacked back at the 24-yard line. A loss of 9 on the play. It looks like 56. Dunlap and 52 Hoffman were in on the sack, and it'll be a turnover and downs.
That was a coverage sack. I mean, the secondary did such a great job covering the receiver. He didn't really have anybody to throw the ball to, and then obviously getting enough time for the D line to get the sack.
Well, Larry, if there was any worry about Port Allegheny losing those 2 offensive linemen, they put up
Yeah,
70
right.
on Bradford so far tonight.
Yeah, they have a what's that guy's name coming? That came back.
Hayden Bliss.
Yeah.
So now
Nothing
we have
but bliss
another
in
player
Port
down here for
Allegheny.
Keystone. This one looks like a cramping situation.
I was going to. Generally, this is a early season injury or early injury. I don't want to call it an injury. These cramps and so forth. I had my fair share of athletes of the year. Chris and Adam, we were talking about air creative. We tried everything: Pedialyte, pickle juice. The poor guy had bananas. I mean, all through the day. And then guess what? His brother Kevin was in the same situation coming along. So I was able to coach their dad. I don't remember Rick having those cramp problems.
Must have gotten it from the mom's side of the family.
That's what I'm going to pray. I'm going to blame Lynn for the cramps.
So that player walking off under his own power, that is
I remember it was a game last year.
James
Second,
Rankin,
is that
it looks
it's
like.
Nellis, isn't it?
No, it's Rankin.
Rankin, okay.
Nellis is number 3. Nellis
Yeah.
used to wear 4, didn't he?
Yeah, shit.
Nellis wore 4 last year. He's wearing 3 now this year.
If you guys remember, we did a Keystone game last year where they were dropping like flies with cramps.
So it'll be first down and 10, Panthers at their own 24-yard line. I think we have a new quarterback here. Nope, it's still Corsetti, but he's going to hand it here on a counter to
Is that Henry coming
but
back?
there's a flag down. So that flag is going to go against Keystone, and it's going to send them back 10 yards to the 14-yard line, where it's second down or first down and 20 now for the Panthers at their own 14, up 48-6 with 4.5 to play here in the third quarter. Brought to you by Acrisure and DuBois.
And we do have a running clock here.
Out of the gun again is Corsetti. High snap, he'll get it, and then he'll shuffle pass it off to Nellis, who somehow or other manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. So that'll go as a 0-yard pass from Corsetti Nellis. And to get 0 out of that, Larry, is actually quite impressive because that should have lost about 5 or 6.
Right, and they've looked so crisp, and now with the score and a combination of the things that have happened with the injury, we're starting to look a lot sloppier on offense than I'm sure Coach Smith is going to like when he looks at the film.
So it'll be second down and 20 now.
You're right. You lose your rhythm, as Coach Al Mojazeski talked about.
Here's Corsetti. He's going to keep it himself. Corsetti has a lane. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40. I don't think anybody's going to catch him unless on an angle. And on the angle, they do get him out of bounds. That is Parker Colgrim, but not until Corsetti reaches the 22-yard
He's cramping up too.
line, 21-yard line. So that goes 36 and 30, 36 and 29. 64-yard gain. They're going to put him out at the 22. Now, he comes up a little limp there, and it might be a cramp, Larry, right?
Right.
You're up 48-6. There's 2:56 to play in the third quarter. Get him out of the game.
277 yards.
I think he's going to let him play to the third.
277.
Corsetti gives it now to Nellis. Nellis stutter steps at the 20, cuts inside. He'll go down to the 15-yard line. A pick up a 7 for Eli Nellis. And now Nellis is slow to get up. I know you want to play the kids, Larry, but it's a long season.
You might want to take the rust off that first game of the year. So
2:10 to go here in quarter number 3. Running clock with the mercy rule, 48-6 Keystone.
I mean, given the score what it was, and I probably would have said at halftime, we want to go. I wouldn't necessarily tell the kids, but I tell my staff we want to go a quarter.
Corsetti on the counter to Henry. Henry's going to have a first down at the 10-yard line. They are inside the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone.
6-yard pickup.
Like this little counter play, they fake it to Nellis. They just set up the play by Nellis running a kind of a stretch or run to the right, and then they came back with a counter. Faked that, and then came back with a counter with Henry.
First down and goal here.
A nice triple threat.
Corsetti hands it now to Nellis, and Nellis is stopped and stood up at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a gain of nothing on the play. It'll bring up a second down and goal. Minute 7 on a run, third quarter clock.
Looks like Todd's pretty much committed to get a ball on the ground here.
48-6, Keystone in the lead.
10-yard line.
A point also when you get a score like this, run as much clock as you can off. I mean, it's like 15, 14 seconds.
Here's the handoff to Henry. Henry for the end zone. Touchdown. Another Tempa touchdown for Jacob Henry. So Henry from 10 out.
Little jet action to him. I like them getting the ball to him.
It's now 54-6 Keystone as Mount on to try the extra point.
This guy's had a nice night.
Yeah,
He's had a real nice night.
The hold of Corsetti.
I like the fact we got a left-hand kicker, being a left-hander myself.
Kick is up. That kick is right down Broadway. 55-6 Keystone here late in quarter number 3. We'll be right back in 20 seconds here on the YDL Sports Network and 7 Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends.
You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Rays Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempa Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies.
Back here, 277 yards rushing now for Dom Corsetti on the night, over 300 yards of total offense. 347, says Coach Al on those Jenny Montgomery, Scott, and Clarion statistics. This is Allegheny Grille of Foxburg High School football on Bigfoot Legends and the YDL Sports Network.
Chris, I picked out a score here. The last score I had on Kirkland and Clarion was 24-7. Kirkland over Clarion.
And Clarion's long regular season win streak there. It's going on 2 years, wasn't it, Larry?
Yes.
No shame in losing to Kirtland, though.
No.
Powerhouse out of Ohio. Got to play good teams to beat good teams. Here's the ball, kick to the 20, and now it is Colgren. Colgren over to 30, to the 40, and finally out of bounds at about the 42, 43-yard line. Nice kickoff return of 23 yards by Parker Colgren.
A good tackle by number 7 for Keystone, and that's a number I don't. Looking for that number.
Eli Anger.
Eli Anger. Okay, thank you.
Or Onger, not 100% sure. Anger. Brookville still with Trenton Colgan at quarterback, trailing 54-6, final 17 seconds of the third quarter on a running clock. We'll see if he'll run it. Now they don't have everybody out there. They got to get a guy in.
Yeah, they're starting to
And
pull some of the secondary guys. Don't see Nellis in there.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter here. So we head to the fourth quarter, 55-6, in favor of Keystone. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends.
Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.com on Facebook.
Back to live action here as we head to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by Best Wealth Management. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Best Wealth Management, bestwealthmgmt.com. That's bestwealthmgmt.com. Today's game also been brought to you by North Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Fairmont City. NorthChryslerDodge.com.
We got a 2-by-2 formation here. Two receivers in each
High
side.
snap, handoff, nope, pass, play, and not sure who it was, what it was trying to do there, as it was intended for Zach Phillips over here, but Phillips had a defender between him and the football. We're bringing second down and 10.
They've been playing bad snaps all game. Bad snaps.
Yes. Agree, Al. Coach Al Mojazeski over here is talking about the bad snaps.
Daddy's gift card to anybody who can text me, first person to text me how you spell Mojazeski without looking it up. Here's Colgan with a first down and more across midfield.
That time he took it a little bit more outside. He faked to the back onto the left-hand side, which they have been running successfully, and he kept the ball, pulled the ball, and kept it.
Oh, give him a pickup there of 15 on the play.
That's 17.
So they're at the 43-yard line. That play started at the 42, I think. Pick up a 15.
I'm not sure if they're going to call a penalty or not. That nose guard was lined up offsides.
There's a handoff. That is to Jordan Sarvey, and Sarvey straight up the gut with another Brookville first down. Tionesta Builder Supply first down inside the 35 at the 31-yard line. A gain of 12 on the play. First down and 10, Brookville at the 31-yard line of Keystone. Starting quarterback Trenton Colgan still in the game for the Raiders, down 55-6 here.
Keystone's been subbing in some players who I think is a great idea at this point.
So their handoff to Sarvey. This time he'll have a minimal gain of about 2 yards to the 29.
A lot of new numbers here.
Second down 8.
Fourth down, waiting for a call from the sidelines. There's the second down. What am I?
Second down, Larry,
Yeah,
and 8.
God, of this.
Colgan's going to hand it to Sarvey, and he is met again and dropped at the line of scrimmage. That is number 10. I don't have a number 10. Nope, number 12. Sorry, that was number 12, Mason Best on the tackle. So it'll bring up a third down and 8 now. So the carrier insurance second down play doesn't go anywhere for Brookville. It'll bring up Luton Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, third down. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning get you moving again. LutonsPlumbing.com.
Get 2x2 formation for our radio audience with a gun right this time.
Colgan back to throw. Colgan looking. Colgan now flushed out of the pocket,
Got
still
somebody
looking to throw.
wide open.
He's got a wide open receiver with the football. There is Grant Hanna, and Hanna will have a first down right at about the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9 on the play as the Raiders enter the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone. What better way to drive for a touchdown with a new or used car from Red Bank Chevrolet in New Bethlehem, redbankchevrolet.com.
And we got it again, a 2x2 formation here.
I heard a new
Gun
one
right.
last night. High red zone on the Steelers broadcast. Red zone. Max Starks called it that.
Did he?
Here's a handoff to Sarvi. Sarvi picks up maybe 1 or 2. It looks like they're going to give him 2 on the play to the 18, so it'll be second down. Down to 7 minutes left here in quarter number 4, brought to you by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville.
And they are staying with their 2x2 again. And why not? It's gotten them down by the down to this point.
Colgan out of the gun with Sarvi the sidecar. He's going to keep it. Now he's going to throw it, and he throws it over there to Starr, and Blake Starr, can't see Sarr, I guess, S-I-A-R.
I really like the play. I said one of the things I think it really needs to work on is hitting the receiver in the chest. He had to go up for the ball, which screwed up the whole time. He's picked up 5 yards.
Pick up a 4 on the play.
Yeah, 4.
Third down and about 4. Out of the gun is Colgan. He'll hand it to Sarvi. Nope, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be short of the first down, brought down at about the 11-yard line. They're going to give him a generous start up to the 11. Pick up a 3 there for Colgan, the quarterback, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 1 here for the Raiders. I'll call it 4th and 2. They did mark it back there at the, so a gain of 2 on the play. They marked him back at the 12-yard line. 4th down and 2 for Colgan.
I like their 4th down and short yardage play down here.
Play clock down to 2. Colgan takes the snap. Hands to Sarvi. And Sarvi is not going to get there. I don't think it's going to be real close. I don't think he got there short.
He's a young back, and boy, in that situation where you're at right now, you got
to
lower your shoulders, and you got to hit that line and move the defenders a couple yards.
So he's short on the play, and he'll go back over on downs to Keystone at the 11-yard line, their own 11. 5:11 to go here. We'd expect to see probably some new guys out there offensively for the Panthers here.
Got 5:11, Chris. Remaining. Clock is running.
I want to shout out to a freshman or a 7th grader in the Keystone band, Sierra Kitchen. Her mom, Sarah, works at Northwest Savings Bank in Clarion, is always taking good care of the YDL Sports Network whenever we come in with a advertising check or something to drop down. So I wanted to shout out to Sierra Kitchen, a 7th grader in the marching band for Keystone Panthers.
Port Allegheny continues to score big on Bradford, 70-19 now. This Red Bank Ridgeway game has gotten a little closer, 32-21, third quarter.
So the JV's in. Looks at quarterback, it looks like it's going to be number 18, Ethan Corsetti. So we go from one Corsetti to another at quarterback here for the Panthers. Who's the quarterback? Ethan Corsetti, number 18, takes over for Dom Corsetti. Brothers, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Landon Mahoney now the back, and now Mahoney's going to get it. Mahoney makes a cutback, and Mahoney's got a nice gainer. He's going to have a first down and more out to about the 20. 29-yard line. We'll see where they mark it.
That's just a speed option where the quarterback's reading the end. If the end comes at him, he pitches the ball, and that's exactly what happened, allowing Mahoney to get to the outside.
Pickup of 17 for Mahoney.
It's a nice read for freshman quarterback. It sometimes takes a lot of time to.
I didn't know there was a younger percent.
You do now.
So now Ethan Corsetti out of the gun with Mahoney now the sidecar to his left.
Oh, we got.
There was some movement there by the Panthers. That'll be a Zunder and Associates penalty. On the field, you don't always have representation when a call goes against you. But in the real world, there's Zunder and Associates, PC, ZunderLaw.com. Larry Weiser, a few times, especially down at Montauk, would have wished that he had some representation down on the field.
I think so, just a little.
So it'll be first down and 15 here from the 23-yard line. And here's Mahoney. Mahoney this time picks his way up over the 25 to about the 27-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play.
It's a nice little running back, this number 22, Mahoney.
Down to 3:50 play here in the fourth quarter. All Keystone. 55-6. It started with an Eli Nellis kickoff return for a touchdown.
Mahoney.
On the game's opening kickoff.
Mahoney.
Mahoney was the guy from the movie. What was Police Academy?
Yes.
Here's Corsetti. Corsetti keeps it and goes right up the middle. That's Ethan Corsetti. Just not to be confused with his brother Dom, who had a sensational game. Out for a 4-yard pickup to the 5-yard pickup to the 32-yard line. So it'll bring up a third down and about 6 yards. We'll call it 3rd and 6 here.
Hey,
Down
Chris,
to 2:55.
as the clock's ticking away here a little bit, I want to advertise Thursday night. The college is going to honor Coach Al Jack. He's going to name the field after him. Hopefully get him turn out to support.
So you think Corsetti in the gun. Remember on the YDL Sports Network is now guess there was a penalty there.
Right.
Delay of game maybe? I don't know. They're going to move it back to the 27-yard line. We'll have soccer from Central Clarion Red Bank boys on Tuesday night. Corey Clarion girls volleyball on Wednesday. Ethan Corsetti keeps it himself, and he'll be met out at about the 29-yard line. So give a 2-yard gain there for Ethan Corsetti.
I can't hear anything you're saying through here.
So it's now 4th down, and what will Keystone do here is the clock is down to 1:54 and running. Will the Panthers punt for the first time today? Doesn't look like it. It looks like they're just going to go for it here. Thought might be a good opportunity to get the punt team an opportunity, but they're going to go for it here.
This may be a time to maybe look at this young man and throw the ball.
Corsetti out of the gun. Corsetti going to hand it instead to Mahoney. Mahoney's got a little bit of room. He's not going to get the first down. He might have on second effort. He does all the way up at the 38-yard line. A pickup of 9 by Mahoney.
He got the first.
What a run there by Landon Mahoney, because it didn't look like he was getting the first down right away there, Larry, and he had the extra effort, and that should put this game pretty much to the end here as we're down to a minute to go. And now they're going to just take a knee. So that'll go as a team rush for -1, Coach Al. Team rush for -1 for Keystone. That's going to do it, folks. Our final score, Keystone 55, Brookville 6. Here in Brookville, the Panthers start 1-0 on the season. We'll be back with our post-game show in 2 minutes here.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can reach in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Back here where Keystone has defeated Brookville 55-6, it's time for our Shirey Overhead Doors postgame show. Western Pennsylvania's largest distributor of Raynor products, from residential to commercial or industrial. Shirey Overhead Doors in New Bethlehem has what you need. Call 814-275-2600 for your estimate today. It's time for our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta, hunterstation.com. We're going to hand it over to Coach Al for the scoring summary.
Chris, thank you very much. The final score, as we all know, 55-6, Keystone over Brookville. The only scoring in the second half, the only touchdown, 32 seconds left in the third quarter. A 10-yard touchdown run by Henry. Extra point by Mount was good for the 55-6 final score. Overall, Dom Corsetti, a dominant performance. 6 for 13 passing for 70 yards and a touchdown pass to Reed. 13 carries for 277 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. So overall, Dom Corsetti accounted for 347 total offense and 5 touchdowns. Nellis, a workhorse running back, 8 carries for 64 yards, along with a kick return for 83 yards to open the game. And Henry had 6 carries for 50 yards with 2 rushing touchdowns. And that came the main stats for that final score of 55-6 for Keystone. For Brookville, obviously wasn't a lot of scoring to be said. The only touchdown was a brief pass, a pass in the second quarter from Colgan to Freedom, a 70-yard touchdown run. Extra point was missed. That was the only score for Brookville. Colgan ended up with, let me say real quick here, 24 yards rushing, on 15 carries. A lot of lost yards for him in that game. Passing-wise, Colgan ended up with 168 yards passing. 97 of them were to Krug, number 3. And again, the only touchdown was to Freeman for the 7 yards. On brief appearances at the end, Sarvey, the young back for Brookville, had 5 carries for 17 yards. Krug ended up with 5 carries for 40 yards. And that wraps up for Brookville.
Those stats brought to you by Jenny Montgomery Scott in Clarion, JannyClarion.com. We're now going to send it down to the field where Larry Weiser has our Allegheny Grille of Foxburg player of the game, Dom Corsetti, with him. And
I have the pleasure here to award Dominic Corsetti the player of the game. You had a total of 377 yards unofficially, 4 running touchdowns, and 1 passing touchdown. That's an impressive performance, young man. Okay. What do you attribute to the success of Keystone tonight?
Definitely played a huge part in that. Coming off defense and
folks, we're having a little bit of trouble here with.
I've talked about you've got kind of a three-headed monster right there between you and Henry and Eli. I liked a lot of the things that you were doing. You said you set up one run to Eli, then come back with Henry on the counter coming back, and
clicking. So everything's just clicking this year.
Well, then also defensively. I mean, I thought that you guys were very good at tackling, and you were very aggressive getting to the ball. What would you like to say about defense?
Part of that.
Yeah, folks, we apologize. The mic is cutting out on Dom.
I'll give you a chance to enjoy this victory tonight.
We'll try to get an interview with him after this, and I apologize for that. The mic cutting out on the field, they're just a little too far away, and I don't have a way of contacting them down there to let them know that they're a little too far away. So they were just a little too far away there. I do apologize again. We'll get an interview with Dom Corsetti here after that, and we'll run down the District 9 scores real quick. Of course, you can always get the scores on D9and10sports.com. Live scoreboard every Friday night. And take a look here at some of the scores from District 9 tonight. As soon as that comes up here for us. We'll have those here in a moment. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Some scores from tonight. Kirkland, Ohio beat Central Clarion 30-7. Karn City 61. St. Mary's 6. Port Allegheny 70. Bradford 33. Red Bank 32. Ridgeway 21. Kane 34, Smethport 8. Montauk was leading Coudersport 17-0 in the fourth quarter. Union AC Valley, last score we had there was 28-0 at the half. Sure, the Falcon Knights ended up winning that one. Cameron County 54-6. Bellwood Anthony was up on Clearfield 28-21 in the fourth quarter. Myersdale defeated Kerwinsville 37-13. That's going to do it for us here in Brookville. Final score 55-6. Keystone over Brookville. For my partner, Larry Weiser, for our camera operator, Hayden Weber, and for our stat guy, Al Moderjeski, I'm Chris Rossetti saying